Have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
All right, here we go.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
Now, you ready for this? This is happening!
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, wake up, stupid!
You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
Check 1, 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
All systems are go.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
The Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, August 15th, 2025, and we are coming to you live. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good. Woo.
Yeah. Galvin.
Yeah.
In just a matter of days, my son will be 19 years old. How fast did that go?
Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, because when I got here, you had just had him.
Just had him.
Yeah, because I remember.
Started in this place days before we had him as a child, before he was born. I started here in June of 06, and I had him in August. So, yeah, just really less than 2 months.
And then I started in February. So it was just, yeah.
It was.
He wasn't even a year old.
No, I did not. I mean, I love having a baby, but I do not miss doing baby stuff. I don't even care about wiping diapers and all that. That's not a big deal.
Do you feel like you did a lot? A lot of baby stuff?
For Joey, I did.
Yeah.
For Joey, I did. For Juliana, I didn't. For Juliana, I was very content with one child, and I thought we'd only have one. And when Amanda wanted to have a second one, I looked at her and I said, listen, the only way we're having this kid is if we get a nanny, because I got to sleep. You know what I mean? The sleep schedules were weird. Is if we get a nanny, and I got to concentrate on work. And she was like, I'm fine. That's fine. So that's exactly what we did. I don't think that I did a fraction of what I did for Joey for Juliana. I hung out with her, like I played with her and went out with her and did stuff. But I mean, like as far as changing diapers and taking her to appointments and all that stuff, I didn't do any of that stuff. I did for Joey. I did everything. And that was weird. Taking Joey to a doctor when it was just me and him. And I'll never forget the doctor. Joey had bad pains in his stomach, and the doctor pressed on his stomach so hard it made him cry. I wanted to hit the doctor. I instinctually felt like pushing the doctor away. I'm like, hey, you're hurting. You know, but obviously he knew what he was doing. Amanda was talking to the dogs all night last night.
Oh, yeah.
Did Galvin scare you? Did Galvin? He was trying to help you. He was just trying to help you. I'm like, I think they know. I think they know. You know, they're not afraid of Galvin.
No, literally, as soon as I got done jamming my fingers down your dog's throat, she kissed me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was very happy.
She knew you were trying to help.
Yeah.
She's going to the vet today. A lot of people said, Galvin, one of the things that they thought was some people had experience with, my dog was almost doing like a choking thing. And some people said it might have been a reverse sneeze, which I don't believe it was. And a lot of people said might be seizures. Did it seem like that?
No. I had a dog that had seizures. Seizure.
Seizures?
Seizures.
Are you
yeah.
having a seizure? I know.
Well, it's funny because it's seizures and Caesar. So seizures. Yeah. I had a dog that had seizures. Yeah.
By the seashore?
Uh-huh. My dog used to make salad all the time. No, but she would do that, and she would just kind of lock up and do like that, whatever. Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah, it was sad. Heidi. She was fat. She was a fat dog. It was wild, too, because you have a fat dog. It's a fat dog. My dad is the worst. My dad loves to give dogs treats and stuff. I go, Dad, you can't do that. That's too much. I go, and it's your fault. I go, because the dog's not driving to McDonald's or anything. I said, you're in charge of the food. And so I actually sent him some treats that are a lot healthier and stuff. But my brother and I had moved away, and we went back. And I think it was like the first time we went back. And it had been more than a year, so we hadn't seen the dog. I walked in, and I went, oh, my God. Not that it had got that much bigger.
It doesn't take much.
I didn't realize how big that dog was.
What kind of dog was it?
It was just a mutt. It was just mixed, yeah. It was a dog that was like a tan and brown, whatever. We got it when my dad was gone, which is always a great move. And I wanted to name it Toast because
Like
it looked like toast.
Sure.
Yeah. It did not work. So Heidi. It would wind up being Heidi.
I always think dogs should have stupid names, like dog names.
Yeah.
You know?
I also like animals with human names.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious if
That's
they're like,
right.
this is my cat named Tim.
Yeah, my dog Steve.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine had a dog named Carl.
Yeah. That's great. That's great.
Carlos.
Carlos.
Carlos and Cowboy. And Cowboy's like, how did I get Cowboy?
Well,
That's a great name. Cowboy.
Cowboy?
Yeah.
have you seen the dog? I posted it on my Instagram. I guess it's a big deal, whatever. It is a dog that, I don't know whether it's owned by a sound guy or whoever, somebody that works in the concert industry.
Right.
And it's a super cute dog, and it has like a little cowboy hat, and they film it from behind. It just runs out, and it goes out on stage, and everyone goes crazy, and it just kind of looks around.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's great.
I tried to buy, I don't know why, but before I left for the cruise, I don't wear a lot of jewelry. I don't even wear my wedding ring because my wedding ring is so big and thick, it hurts my hand. It gives my finger like arthritis. I don't like.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Listen, the funny thing is that I would say over the years, the wedding ring attracts more women than not wearing a wedding ring.
I don't wear mine for almost the same reason.
Yeah. I mean, mine is, yeah, Carmen.
Fighting them off, Gio?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Fighting them off.
Oh, man. I don't know what you were saying.
Yeah.
All I heard was
It was
the
a
noise.
hard F. That was a hard F on that fight.
Yeah, I don't, and my wife doesn't really care. And a lot of times we'll go to dinner or something, and I'll go and I'll put it on when we go out together. But I don't. It's uncomfortable to me. It's not a little thing. Bobby has a tattoo, and I thought about doing that, but that looks kind of silly sometimes too. If you don't, I don't know. I just was trying to think of an easy way to do it, and but one of the things I do like look down, and I'm like, I kind of feel a little naked. And I usually wear a watch like on my left hand. So I thought about getting one of those little bracelets for my right hand. I saw an ad on Facebook. It was a thin little orange bracelet, like orange beads with a silver clasp. And I'm like, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Then I went there and it was $2,350.
What was it made of?
I have no idea, but it was shells that came from little kids' teeth. I have no idea. It was just this tiny little orange string of a bracelet, and it
Your
was
algorithm
$3,000.
is way different than mine.
Man. Well, the thing is that now I get nothing but bracelet, and every bracelet that I want, I'll look at it and I'll see one, because they're offering me everything from paracord to diamonds, and I don't want anything. I want something low end in between, and I keep looking at them, and every one I find is $85 to $400.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to lose it in 2 days, so it doesn't really.
It's interesting too, because like that bracelet, whatever, it looks cool to you. It could be $85, could be $2,000.
Right.
But like certain things like watches and stuff, obviously there's craftsmanship, and I mean, there is that, but then there's also watches that are just as good as huge name brand watches that are cool that people won't get because they're not a name brand.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. I mean, you can go. I look at the watches on the cruise. They put out that table with all those watches, and there's some cool looking watches. I don't know how good they are or what they do, but if they keep time,
right?
I mean, that's pretty much what you want it for, and, and they all seem to do that pretty well. So, what is the difference between getting that and getting a Breitling?
Yeah, it's funny because like I equate it. I have cymbals. My cymbals are very expensive for drums, and you can spend a lot of money. But I have a China cymbal that is a cheap one, but it sounds great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, if anyone's like, oh, boo, look at that one, it's cheapy cheap. Yeah, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want it for. I bought a Rolex when I was younger. I always wanted one when I was a kid. and I bought one at a really low point in my life. Like, I was so confident after I'd gotten fired that the next move would be good that I went out and bought it anyway. And it turned out it worked out, thank God. And now I'm most impressed with the fact that I bought it so cheap and it's worth so much money now. It's gone up so much.
Yeah, there's Rolex, man, can skyrocket in price. There was the one from the Antique Roadshow, the guy who was like in the Navy or something like that, and he had bought a Rolex, and he had the box and the papers and everything.
Yeah, you got to keep everything.
And it was a Paul Newman something. It was a Rolex.
Like Daytona?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it was like a Paul Newman edition, whatever, and this and that. And the guy goes, this is a pretty rare one. And the fact that you have it in the box, and the guy wore it twice, I think, in his life, whatever. And it wound up being worth, I forget what the number was, but it was a huge number. The guy bought it for like, $800 or something at that time, whatever. And it was worth like, $165,000 or something. It was wild.
Yeah, those things are, they go up, man. And they stopped making them. And, during COVID, they stopped doing a lot, and they all took a good price jump.
That's the big thing is, if they make a ton of them, they're just mass made, whatever, it's not going to be something that's worth something.
Right.
But then, you have like a Les Paul that's like a 53 Les Paul, and they're like, yeah, there's not many of those that are around that are in good shape and stuff, and just the craftsmanship that went into those.
Yeah.
You ever hear the story of Dusty Rhodes, how he sold his Rolex watch when he was broke to try and feed his family and stuff?
No.
So he sells this old Rolex that he had because he had no money and he had family and stuff. And then years later, this is just recently, when Cody Rhodes wins the WWE title for the first time, Triple H, they found the watch.
The actual watch?
Cool. The actual watch. They found the guy that had bought it or somebody that had it, and they bought it back and gave it to Cody Rhodes. He had no idea. It's all on video.
That's
and
cool.
he opens it up and he realizes that it's his dad's Rolex watch that he had to sell years and years ago that he had talked about.
That's crazy.
And he got the actual watch back.
You got to think Dusty never made the fraction of the money Cody makes.
No, yeah. And he just breaks down in tears. And man, it's like,
I've seen that before with a guy, father, and it was his birthday, and they were coming out of a restaurant that they ate at, and he had a Corvette that he loved, and 63 or something like that. And they walk out, and the girl's like, "Oh, Dad, is that what year is that?" And he goes, "That's a 63. That's exactly the model that I had." It was the actual car he had. They found it and bought it for him. Yeah, and he was like, "Oh my God."
That's awesome. My kids will never do that for me.
No,
nothing.
you want a video that hits you in the feels. Right there.
Yeah,
it is.
for sure.
I've been real, not crying, but I've been real emotional lately with videos. Like, I watched this guy in Shark Tank the other night, and my wife is such a hard, callous woman. We were laying in bed, and this guy comes out, a young kid, good looking, and he came up with this great idea for this company called Romento, and it is to, like Galvin, you would get it for your father.
Okay.
And it would email your dad today, tell me the story of how you met your wife.
Mm-hmm.
And your dad would click on the QR code, and then it would immediately start recording him on his phone. So he'd say, I went to school and met your mother and blah, blah, blah. Then when he's done talking, it takes it and it uploads it to this book. And when he's done answering all the questions, it comes out in a hardcover book form. And then when you're reading the book, you get to it and say, how did you decide to have 3 kids? And you click on the QR code, and it brings up the video on your phone of your dad explaining. I thought that was amazing. And it's to preserve stories from people who, eventually are going to be gone, and you never had the opportunity to spend that time with them or ask them those stories. And I thought it was great. So not only is it kind of emotional in the story side, where did you come up with this idea? Well, when my dad died, I was only 10 years old, and I didn't get the chance. Okay, now we're getting sadder. I'm sorry. How did your dad die? He was in the plane in 9/11 that crashed on its way to the White House.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, this kid's father died in that plane in 9/11. And they're like, he's like, yeah. And then, shortly after that, my mother got stage 4 cancer. I was like, this poor kid, and he's doing such a great job, working and presenting and pitching this idea, and and then anyway, they were like, I don't remember what the end result was,
For
but
those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I thought it was a great idea, and I thought it was probably something that eventually is going to be a staple, and everybody's just going to use it from now on. I wasn't that. I don't think he was quite there yet, but doesn't it seem like we should have something like that in place already?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the what we always see in the future, where you go to the library and they tell you the stuff, whatever. Yeah, that you would have somebody
should be inputting all that data now.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why was your wife so callous? What was the?
So they go. It might have been Mark Cuban. He said, "I bet your dad is looking at you right now and is so proud of you and what you've done." And you've taken these tragedies and turned it into something. And I was like, yeah, I bet he. And my wife goes, oh, Jesus. And I go, I'm over here just on the verge of a tear dropping out of my eye. And she's like, Jesus Christ.
I got to be honest with you. I watch Shark Tank, and they'll come in and they'll pitch something. I go, nobody needs that. What an idiot. And then they're like, 5 million, 8 million.
Yeah.
I'll buy it right now. And I'm like, okay, I guess I don't know.
They're buying. I just was paying attention the other day. They're just buying numbers. They don't really care what your product is. They're going to, if you're talking to them and they say, well, our cost is $2, and how much did you do last year? We made $8 million. Like, we're in.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly,
they don't. That's just what they're looking for is money. And there's certain ones. I think that Lori Grenier, she has the opportunity to use that stuff on home shopping and get it into those kind of. That's her avenue. Whereas Barbara Corcoran will get them into retail stores. So if it's something that fits into those models, who it's going to go to.
Yeah, it's interesting because Mark Cuban was talking about it, and they were saying about his return on investments, and he said, there's some that we just do because it's like a feel-good thing, and you want to help somebody out and stuff. And he goes, but then I got in the ground floor on Dude Wipes. He goes, I think he invested like $100,000 in Dude Wipes and owns like 40% or whatever. And they're sold $6 million last year or whatever it may be. But I mean, they're everywhere. Everybody knows Dude Wipes now. And but they passed on a few different ones. They passed on the ring, which was crazy. And then they brought that guy back as a shark. But there was when all the different meal delivery services and Blue Plate was really big, they had passed on that. And there was a few different ones that they passed on, which went on to become huge. Yeah.
What were you going to say, Carmen?
Oh, I was just going to say the thing with Dude Wipes, it's funny because they're just baby wipes. Just with the word dude.
Sure. Oh, yeah. It's marketing. Marketing, yeah. And they're bigger and they're for guys, and that's a genius thing.
Yeah.
Well, how can we make this where, because really baby wipes were just women and babies, women maybe use it for makeup or whatever. But then how can we tap into that market?
Right.
We'll call them Dude Wipes and they'll be bigger.
But
and they won't have a baby smell to them.
Yeah.
Right. But it's just so funny that just, a simple change of making them bigger and changing the name.
That's how Pepsi came along. Coca-Cola, obviously dominant, still dominant, whatever. But Pepsi came into the market and they said, all right, you're 12 ounce, we'll be 16 ounces. Yeah. And that was their big push. Yeah. And everyone was like, well, I mean, you're getting more for the same price, whatever. Do you like it? It's all right. It's, if I'm choosing Coca-Cola, but this one you get more. Yeah. So a lot of people did that. And that's how Pepsi became something.
My first exposure to Dude Wipes, this is going to sound so weird and gay, was
Robert Kelly?
No. Orlando.
Oh,
from Wild. Orlando does this thing at Christmas where they build him a structure, and he lives at that structure. I think it was at West Shore Mall, collecting toys for kids for the holidays. And I went over there to visit him and saw where he sleeps in a tent in an air mattress. And it's got a little porta potty and the whole deal. And I go, what do you know? Shower? You leave and come back? He goes, no, I just stay here. I go, you're not going crazy? He goes, no, I ain't got Dude Wipes. He showed me the big thing of Dude Wipes.
Yeah.
Went, that's it, huh? And he's like, yeah, it works great. I went, no.
I guess they don't smell like baby wipes. They smell like Axe body spray kind of.
But most baby wipes now, anyway, are unscented.
Yeah.
Well, that's because people are using them. Adults are using them, and you could have sensitive area down there, and you don't want fragrance and problems.
Yeah. I got something. I don't know. I use some sort of fresh wipe or something. It's not a dude or a baby. It's just a fresh wipe.
I use Huggies.
Huggies. That's for babies.
Yeah. I'm a big baby.
Have a soft bum.
I'm an old baby.
Yeah. I watched a documentary last night that I highly recommend unless you're going on the Calta cruise.
Oh, no.
Poop cruise?
Yeah. No.
No.
Worse. I watched the poop cruise one.
Worse than poop cruise.
No.
Dude, honestly.
Stab cruise?
I forgot what the name of it was, but it's about this family that went on a cruise, and the daughter has been missing for 20 years.
Oh.
She was an adult, like a college-age kid. It was the parents and the brother and sister. Her name is Amy something.
Amy Bradley is missing.
Amy Bradley, yeah. And the parents went to bed. The brother and sister went to the nightclub. They had a couple of drinks. The brother went back to the room. The sister came back shortly after. They both went out on the balcony. They were finishing up their drinks talking. She said that one of the bass player for the band made a move on her and was kind of like dancing with her and stuff, but wasn't aggressive or anything like that.
By the way, she's 23.
At the time.
Yeah. Because you say daughter, you think like an 8-year-old kid.
Oh, no, she's a
college,
college student, yeah. So it was the only thing that she mentioned. Then he goes to bed, the brother. The daughter says, I'm going to hang out here for a little while. The father wakes up at 5:30 a.m. and sees the son sleeping, and the daughter's not there, but looks out on the balcony and can see her laying on the chair out on the balcony. No problem, goes back to bed. Wakes up an hour later at 6:30. She's not on the balcony anymore. Her yellow polo shirt that she was wearing is draped over the chair inside the room, and she's nowhere to be found. He assumes she couldn't sleep and went up to get coffee. He goes up to get coffee, can't find her. He walks around the ship, can't find her.
Oh.
Goes downstairs, wakes up the wife, says, I can't find Amy. They start looking for Amy. They go to the cruise services. They say, look around. They wanted to make an announcement saying, hey, come to your room. And they're like, hey, it's 6:30 in the morning. We can't do that. Give it another half hour. Come back to us if you can't find her. They come back in a half hour. We can't find her. Then they pull up into, I think it was Curacao. And the family is like, hey, listen, we got to figure out what's going on. Our kid is missing. And they're like, oh, we got 2,400 passengers and we're about to dock over here. We'll find her. She's here. We'll find her, So
this was 20 years ago?
Yeah. So they get to the port and they can't find her. So they do what they call a Charlie drill, where every hand on deck has to go through every nook and cranny of the ship to try and find her, and they come up with nothing. So now the only thing that they're going to assume is that she went overboard. And the father said, listen, she was there at 5:30 a.m. I saw her outside. At 6:30 a.m., she was gone. So they figured out where the boat was. They send rescue teams out there, and they said the water was so rough that even if she jumped or got eaten by a shark, parts of her would have washed ashore at that point, and they found nothing. So now she's missing. And, the whole time I'm sitting there, just like you, the face that you made, I'm just ready to vomit because if that's my daughter, I don't even know what I do. And I'm stressing out. And they've got no answers. Then they get to St. Thomas and the FBI. We have an FBI office there. They board the ship. They talk to the captain. They're looking around. They can't find anything out. But the FBI is like, listen, well, by the time we got on there, the room had already been cleaned. So we've got no fingerprints. We've got no fibers. We've got nothing we could find. We're getting on it after it's already been, hosed down. So they're stressing out. Nobody could find her. And right away, I'm like, that really sucks. And then I drift off and I go to sleep. Well, I don't realize this is an episodic show. And I wake up a little bit later and I'm on like episode 4 and still running 20 years later. And they're still looking for her. And there's reason to believe she's still alive. This is the weird thing. They have people that think that they have seen her under duress. And that one woman says she was in Barbados, saw what she thought was something weird. A guy wouldn't let a girl out of his sight, and she said, please. And he said, are you going to try to run away? And she said, no. And she said, can we see the kids? And he said, yes, we can see the kids if you promise to be good. And she's like, I promise I'll be good. She went to the bathroom, and then they left together, and the woman was like, something was definitely weird. And when I looked it up, that Amy girl, her picture came up, and I was like, that was her. That was the girl that I saw. And now they're wondering if somebody took her and brought her into like sex slave, and if she's had kids, they're using the kids against her, and why she hasn't contacted her parents.
Okay, but the only problem with that is how did she get off the ship?
Well, so the idea is which is, I don't want to say this because I'm not trying to make people afraid, but the idea is that the crew that is on there they could have been working together.
Inside job.
Inside job.
Yeah.
So, like, if there is some sort of ring of where you got to imagine most of the people who work on a cruise ship are desperate for money. They are living in those horrible quarters, maybe 2 to 4 people in a room. They are working ridiculous hours, and they're sending most of their money back to their family. So they're really desperate for money. That's most of the crew on the ship. I've talked to a lot of these people over the years. So if there is somebody that's like, listen, you can get us a girl that we can kidnap or whatever, and there's 5 or 6 people that are involved in it, and they're making $20,000 on the deal, they're willing to work together, and they're willing to figure, we found nothing, when they're doing their Charlie drill.
Yeah. And then they have her held in a room?
No.
Or they lowered her off the ship into a boat?
They put her, so say they hide her, I'm just making this up because it's probably not this easy, but say during the Charlie inspection where they look in every nook and cranny, the ones that are in on it are like, okay, our area is to cover is room B. We'll hide her in room B somewhere and then say, we looked in room B, there's nothing there, because they can't double check the whole ship.
Yeah.
So if there's a couple of people that are in on it.
I imagine 20 years ago was easier too, because now.
Yes, there was no internet.
Every inch of the ship is under surveillance now.
Right, where all you have to do is either shave her head, stuff her in a suitcase and knock her out.
Right.
And then when you
get
get
her
off.
Yeah.
Right.
So, or if you're involved and and it's security's involved, you can just get her right off.
Right.
So, I'm watching this and I'm thinking the same thing, kind of like Galvin, like a little pessimistic, like could be weird. Coach could have just fell overboard or something.
Especially if she's on the balcony.
Right.
Yeah.
So, then 20 years later, this kid who is into true crime, he stumbles across the case and is reading about it on Reddit and other places and whatever, and he starts a website. And the website says Amy Bradley is missing.com, and he put up all the facts about it and all the information about it. It was just telling the story and if you had any information, and he had no relation to the family or anything.
I'm going to tell you right now, internet sleuths, man, they'll find a lot of stuff. There's a lot of kooks and that, whatever, but there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, this is my hobby, and I'm really good at it.
Well,
figure stuff out.
This is really the way they did it. It was great. It was the kid and some other guy that were involved in the website. And the guy was like a communications expert. And the kid, one day they were talking, and the kid's like, you know what we have is a collection of all these IP addresses that visit the site.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find the ones that are visiting too much and figure out why. So they start narrowing it down to Curacao. They start getting one IP address in Curacao that is visiting, and not only can they tell when it's visiting, but how long it stays on a page. So they contact the family, and they get a bunch of pictures, and they create like a library of memories for her. And now they're during Christmas and birthdays and those special holidays, they find this one IP address from Curacao, and it's going on there and staying on there for 45 minutes to an hour each time. They're like, it's got to be her looking at memories. Why else would anybody in the world on the birthday of the mother go look at pictures of the mother?
Right, yeah.
Isn't that so weird? I went to bed. I was like, I finally had to shut it off, and I'm like, I got chills now. Now it's weird.
The first story I brought up when I typed in Amy Bradley was on TMZ. Kim and Khloe Kardashian call missing woman's mother to find out how Amy Bradley was gone.
Oh, Jesus.
So you're sleuthing.
They're on it.
Yeah.
The Kardashians
The
are on it.
Kardashians are on this.
Kardashians put eyes on it.
That is true. That's true.
Now
Kardashians
everybody else is
exactly
looking into it.
Yeah.
But just like any other story, though, as it develops by episode 3, she was a lesbian and had a lesbian relationship. She cheated on a woman, felt bad for it. The woman wouldn't talk to her anymore. She sent her a letter asking for forgiveness. Now it turned into, did she commit suicide? And they're like, she was just happy 5 minutes ago. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to tell.
All the secrets come out.
Yep.
I can't imagine as a parent, not first it happening one and then not having any answers.
Closure.
So you think there's a possibility that your kid's still out there?
There was a musician on board. I want to say it was the guy that she was dancing with. That musician's daughter thinks that he has something to do with it because she found a photo album that he had that was random white women, almost like a catalog. and she thinks that he had something to do with it. This was my first cruise where I let my daughter roam on her own because she was with my nephew Billy. And Billy's 15, and Juliana's a smart 12. So they were able to. So we would go to the room, get in bed, and they would still be out. We didn't go to sleep, but we would let them do that. I don't know how I watched that movie before I'd gone out, if I'd let that happen.
I let my kid, the last cruise went on, my kids were like about the same age, and I was the one rule is don't go anywhere by yourself. It was like you can go around, but do not go anywhere for any reason whatsoever by yourself.
Nowhere by yourself and nowhere outside. I don't need you running around by the edge.
But also now, every inch of the ship is under surveillance.
Sure, but still, I don't. Still, if you don't trust the ship, you know what I mean. You never know. For a while, for years, I had my daughter convinced that when she was born, I had an Apple tag put inside her. She brought that up one time. She was like, "Don't you have me tagged?" And I was like, "No, that's not real. That wasn't real. I was joking." Jesus, it would be great though. It would be a horrible invasion of privacy, but I would do that in a second. And when they have their phones, though, you could track them on that Life 360. Yeah, that's not so bad. My wife goes yesterday, "Oh, Joey went here and Ava did this and blah blah." And I looked at her, I go, "How do you know what everybody's doing?" And she goes, "Life 360." And she goes, "You don't want to be on it because you don't want us to see if you go to the porn shop." And I go, "Yeah." That's what I'm hiding, the porn shop, sure. All right, let's take a break, get this show going this morning. We got two good comedians coming in on the show. Yiannis Papus will be here. He's going to be at Side Splitters this weekend. And Jim Florentine, who's going to be there on Sunday for a benefit show, he is going to be at the Wesley Chapel Side Splitters. And he has just returned from England, where I guess it was some time now, but he was there for the Ozzy show. So we'll talk to him about that. Both those guys will be in the studio today in the 8 and 9 o'clock hour. We'll take a break. We got Sporkle next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Our first check of traffic this morning, not looking too shabby. No major accidents to report. No accidents to report at all. You enjoy your Friday. That is your Tampa Bay traffic.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
We hear it every day.
I'm a safe driver.
Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $399 per month. New passports just $329 per month. Or get a new HRV for an incredible $149 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Visit BrandonHonda.com to get your best price and payments right online. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
Be so for real. $5 doesn't get you much these days, unless you're at McDonald's. Because right now, you can get a $5 sausage McMuffin with egg combo meal, a savory sausage McMuffin with egg, crispy hash browns, and a small premium roast coffee. It's a full morning lineup for just $5. The price of your lost couch change, your wallet, and your stomach. Well, thank you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Back to school got you tight on cash? McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Pick from your favorites like a rich caramel frappe or chocolatey mocha frappe. All small frappes are just $3.50. Or grab the iconic snack wrap for just $2.99. That's right, the snack wraps you love are back. Can we take a moment to celebrate the McDonald's under $4 McValue menu? There's something for every appetite, every vibe, and every kind of day. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money Americans in 2025 are now spending on gas in a year, even with lower gas prices. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right, you can earn real cash back with Upside just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPORTS to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Summer is still here, and so are those hot summer deals. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 0% APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
At Advent Health, we know your heart. Find nationally recognized heart care specialists at FloridaHeartExperts.com. That's FloridaHeartExperts.com.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/policy. That's ethos.com/policy.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
You could win 2 tickets to the All-Star Jam with Kane Brown, John Party, Brett Young, and more in concert Sunday, August 17th at Edition Financial Arena in Orlando. Just visit theboneonline.com to enter for your shot at scoring 2 tickets to see Kane Brown in concert.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Chloe loves softball. Cancer tried to stop her twice. Now she's a force on and off the field. We believe in Chloe's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Hi, the summer days are shedding light on how much I need to organize my space.
Well, the IKEA storage event can help IKEA family members save 15% on select storage solutions through August 26th.
Ooh.
Plus, you can enjoy 50% off adult entrees at participating IKEA Swedish restaurants weekdays only until August 29th.
Well, decluttering does make me hungry, so sold.
Both offers while supplies last. Selection may vary. Restrictions apply. 50% off entree offer valid in restaurant only. Discount applied pre-tax. Visit IKEA-USA.com/storage for storage event full terms. Visit IKEA-USA.com to find your local IKEA Swedish restaurant.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3- or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Most people that come in have tried many different things to get themselves out of pain, and nothing has worked for them. And eventually they make their way to us, and that's when good things happen.
You're listening to Alex, an arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
A woman came in complaining of extreme pain, and she was concerned that she wasn't able to play with her grandchildren. I fitted her for the arch supports. I put them in her shoes, and she took a couple steps and she started crying because she knew then that she would be able to begin doing the things that she wanted to do with them.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store and our arch support specialists have been helping folks live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
I called her a week later. She thanked me profusely. She was able to do those things that she wasn't able to do before, and she had a new lease on life. Those kind of Good Feet stories happen all the time. It's fantastic.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP, and I'm here with Mark of Mark Spain Real Estate. Mark, what are some of the biggest reasons sellers sellers are gravitating towards the guaranteed offer.
Let's face it, open houses are inconvenient, not to mention having strangers traipsing through your home looking in your closets. We created the guaranteed offer to give home sellers a quick and easy solution to sell their homes. With a guaranteed offer, there are no showings, no open houses, and no lockboxes. Just a quick sell and a very competitive offer. It's that easy.
Hey, thanks, Mark. With nearly 30 years of experience, you can trust my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Choose when you want to move on your timeline with the Mark Spain Real Estate Guaranteed Offer and close with confidence. Get your no-obligation cash offer today. It's fast, free, and simple. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Typical mid-August weather into the weekend. Mix of sun and clouds during the day. Slow-moving storms developing, about 30-40% chance. Highs low to mid-90s, mostly clear at night, and lows near 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
.648 on the Mike Calta Show. It's Friday morning.
Hey, everybody.
You don't have to do any pickup at Carline, do you?
No. They drive themselves.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that. It must be nice, but the time it happens, I'm going to be petrified and
going to
miss it a little bit.
I watch them on Life 360 all morning.
Have you seen the fights breaking out in Carline this year?
No, I actually, the car line where I go to changed its way that they do it. And it's taken a little bit to kind of get used to, but I think that they've come up with a more effective way, and everybody seems to be learning it, but it's been peaceful. Why? Are they fighting at the schools?
Oh, listen, Instagram is where it's at. These two moms were throwing each other around by their hair and throwing each other into everyone's car, going crazy. And then there was another fight where a guy got out and went up to someone's window and was yelling at them. It's insane.
That's why they have to put sheriffs at these schools to do it. I don't have any of that. If I'm in line and somebody's stuck and they need to pull over, I go, go ahead. I don't care. What do you want? One more car gonna slow me down for the rest of the day? I don't care.
But people get so aggressive about that stuff. It's wild. There is a spot where I have to turn off, and it's not a regular turn. It's like a kind of a little cut through that I do. So sometimes there's traffic, and if there's 3 cars ahead of me and I can pull over on the shoulder and then go down and go. As soon as I pull over on the shoulder, people start freaking out. And I'm like, it's 3 cars. It's not that big of a deal, But and I'm on the shoulder. Like, what is it doing to you?
Yeah.
It's not doing. I'm not going up and stopping more traffic.
Right,
Getting ahead of them. They don't like that.
Yeah, and they're also just people can't mind their own business.
Yeah,
That's
wild.
It's a lot easier if you just mind your own business. Anyway, much love to the teachers out there who signed up to be a teacher and educate your children, and part of their job is got to direct traffic for an hour after they're done working. It's ridiculous. They send out an email. Yeah, break up fights. They sent out an email and they were like, hey, we're trying this new way and we're trying to do it where it takes 20 minutes to unload all those kids. Yeah, of course, because you want to get the hell out of there too. I get it, man. I wish there was some easier way. I wish my kids weren't so lazy and they just walk home like we used to have to do.
Listen,
yeah, my kids rode the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, get them in there. They'll figure it out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let them go to a couple schools in each
Break it
state.
down.
Yeah. They will figure it out.
All right, Carmen, what do we have to give away this morning?
Okay, today we have Cage the Elephant.
Mm-hmm. Still pushing that Cage the Elephant show, huh?
Yep, they're your favorite.
Yep.
Little Big Town.
Yep.
And Falling in Reverse.
Oh, 3 sucky prizes. Let me just see if the phone lines start dropping off. Yep, there goes 1, 2. Well, we held on to most.
Listen, Little Big Town.
Little Big Town's good.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been asking for them. So
Okay. Little Big Town's a good band. Falling in Reverse, I know that people asked me for them, so that opened up 2 lines. So there you go if you want to get on. It is time for us to give some stuff away. Galvin has a ridiculous lead. He's going for 7 in a row today in a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we are going to be playing Ends in TA. Can you name the words that end in TA? So this is very general, so we do have categories. I'll give you the categories. There's a few in each of them. I'll let you know when we change categories. But all right, our first category, cars. One of the largest automakers in the world.
Toyota.
Galvin, we're still on cars. A Hyundai model or musical.
Sonata.
Sonata.
Musical.
Mike, Volkswagen model.
Jetta.
Galvin, 1987 to 1996 Chevrolet model or an Italian gun.
Beretta.
Mike. And now we're on to miscellaneous, okay? Much of Dances with Wolves was in this native language.
I know my father's yelling at the radio right now.
Much of Dances with Wolves was in this native language.
Nope.
Lakota.
Ah, yeah.
This purplish pink color is named
Magenta.
Galvin, excuse me. Starbucks employee.
Trenta. Ah, damn it.
Barista.
Yeah.
Mike.
Employee.
An amount constituting a proportional share.
Quota.
Galvin. For each head.
Per capita.
Mike. What V is for?
Vendetta.
Mike. Marks corresponding to the crucifixion of Jesus.
Stigmata.
Galvin.
Marks. I was like, fans? Like wrestling marks.
I thought a guy might name Mark.
The top 3 horse race finishers
Trifecta.
in order. Galvin and Pap Pap, we're halfway there.
Gio is not on the board. He has 0 points.
Come on, Gio.
Michael has 5 points, and Galvin is ahead by 1. He's winning with 6 right now.
All right. Ends in TA. Your next one, our next category, a day in Mexico. A short, early afternoon nap.
Siesta.
Damn it.
Mike. Miss.
Senorita.
Damn it, I can't get it out.
Galvin. A festival.
Fiesta.
Mike. It may be hung and
Piñata.
beaten. Mike.
I hang and beat it all the time.
And now we're on our last category. Not the last 3, though. Last category, food and drink.
Okay.
Greek cheese.
Feta.
Galvin, your next one. This cheese is Italian for recooked.
Ricotta.
What is it?
Ricotta.
Oh, ricotta. That means recooked. All these years.
Recook it. Ricotta.
Boiled cornmeal dish. We're on food and drinks and in TA. Boiled cornmeal dish.
Grizza. Scacciata.
Polenta.
Oh.
Bread, tomato, and basil
Bruschetta.
appetizer.
Damn it.
Mike. Banana bread.
Fritta.
Banana bread. Chiquita. I never heard that. I like it. Pocket bread.
Pita.
Galvin and Pap Pap.
They don't put them in your pocket.
We are on the last three.
Gio still no points on the board. Michael has 9 and Galvin is ahead by 1. He's winning with 10.
All right, ends in TA. Last three. Here we go.
We still on the foods?
We're still on the food. Yep,
All
food
right.
and drink.
All right.
Ziti, linguine.
Pasta.
Mike. Pasteurized prepared cheese product.
Velveeta.
Galvin. And your last one. This white bread is Italian for
Ciabatta.
carpet slipper.
Oh, did you tie it?
Oh, carpet sliver?
Carpet slipper.
Give me some recooked cheese on a carpet sliver.
I feel like you're making this stuff up.
I'm not.
These are not facts.
Promise you I did not. That was the last one, and Mike just tied it.
Yes, we're 11-11.
Gio, doesn't matter if you play or not because you
Yeah.
didn't play the whole goddamn game.
No.
No, Gio,
No.
you cannot play. I do not have another one. This is between Mike and Galvin.
Okay.
Still food?
Tiebreaker.
I'm
So,
out?
Yes. Food and drinks. Popular tequila
Margarita.
cocktail.
Damn it.
Bam. You gave it away when you said food and drinks. Because I said food and you said food and drinks. I knew it was going to be a drink.
Your final score, Gio, 0. Michael with 11, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 12.
Kachaya! Woo, 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 woo! Trademark 2025.
What line are you playing for, Galvin?
7 in a row?
Took the whole
That
week.
is 7 in a row, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll go
Whole
line
week.
7. How you like that?
I do. Good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is Steve.
Steve, you're the winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you here during the break, and we'll hook you up with a prize. Okay, buddy? Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, pal. He's
So
on line 7.
I'm not getting ahead of myself, but if I win on Monday, that'll be 2 rules. That'll be another 5 in a row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I won 3.
Then 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't. When was the last time that happened?
It's been a while since we
been
had
a
2
while.
roll.
It
Mike,
has not
I
had
think
2
was the
rolls
last
in a
one.
while, yeah.
I don't think
like
it's
it at all.
happened this year.
No, I think it has. I think Mike had it.
I like it. Either way.
Will you get the 10? 10 time?
No.
I don't know.
No.
7 in a row.
I'm going to study over the weekend.
Ooh, if I get to 10 time, I'll be 3 time 10 time, right? Because I was 2 time 10 time.
Yeah, you were 2 time 10 time. We were both 2 time 10 time. But nobody was 3 time 10 time.
Oh, 3 time 10 time is.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. Let's relax a little bit.
3 time 10 time.
Oh, man, I may have to retire.
Just quit.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Tournament of Champions on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
And they say that the one girl was like, I almost hope I lose. I think my husband wants me to lose because all he does is just quiz me constantly on things and flashcards. And this other guy was like, I just go hiking and I listen to books on tape so that I could just get new facts and information. And I thought, oh, this is what I need to do this weekend in order to beat Galvin on Monday.
Yeah.
Just got to walk around with a headphone on, listening to the books on tape, trying to get some facts.
You're going to be listening to Portuguese on the drive over.
I'll learn something. All right, Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, trouble breathing, Dear John, and it's a bad day for Carmen.
Oh,
Wait, why?
I got some bad news for you,
you'll
Carmen.
find out.
I'm not going to like it.
Galvin has your news. We'll do it next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Traffic is starting to build in Hillsborough County on the Veterans Expressway South from before mile marker 17 to exit 16, Lutz Lake Fern Road. Other than that, no major accidents to report right now. Stay safe.
This report is brought to you by Renewal by Anderson of Tampa. Get $300 off windows and $825 off patio doors, plus $0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Check them out at bestwindowsflorida.com.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Springfield Armory has created one of the hottest guns on the market right now with the Kuna. The all-new Kuna is a PDW built to deliver exceptional performance in a portable package. Mark your calendar now for this Saturday's Kuna party at Shark Coast Tactical. And Vortex Opticals will be joining the party with the crew from Springfield Armory, so you can hear it straight from the factory reps. Vortex Optics are the top-of-the-line option for rifle scopes, red dots, binoculars, rangefinders, and more. You're getting both Springfield Armory and Vortex Optics reps in one day. The all-new Kuna is a PDW built to deliver exceptional performance in a portable package. So get over to Shark Coast this Saturday. Come for the gear, stay for the raffles, free refreshments, and unbeatable atmosphere. Shark Coast Tactical is often imitated, never duplicated. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, and open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3 or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. Don't worry about repainting your scuffed up walls or fixing your leaky faucet. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market, receive an all cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. No showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate makes selling your home stress free. Take it from one of their clients, Walker, who said, quote, Mark Spain Real Estate got us an offer in just 3 days for over our asking price. They made the wholesaling process so easy, end quote. With over 72,000 satisfied clients just like Walker, you can trust my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Choose when you want to move with the Mark Spain Real Estate guaranteed offer and close with confidence. Find out what your guaranteed all cash offer would be. There's no obligation. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Have you been hurt in an accident? Fertility PA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Fertility PA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With approved credit, 36 monthly, 10K miles a year, $39.99. Do it. Signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Tacoma or RAV4, your choice. $249 a month. Limited time only at Sun Toyota during Toyota's national sales event. Your choice. New Tacoma or RAV4, $249 a month. Sun Toyota savings are in effect on new Tacoma or RAV4. Now only $249 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. SunToyota.com. $12.98 private tag agency fee $189 electronic registration filing fee $598 2025 Tacoma SR5 $249 for 36 months $49.99 DAS 2025 RAV4 LE $69.99 DAS no security deposit required expires 9/2/25.
It is Florida and we are in the thick of the heat, but Hawkins Service Co. has deals to keep you cool. You need a checkup? Grab their back to school AC tune-up just in time for fall. You need a new system? Well, how about $1,500 off and a free Wi-Fi thermostat to go with it? And for cleaner air, get a free duct sanitizing with any duct cleaning. These offers end August 31st. Schedule them now at HawkinsServiceCO.com or give them a call at 813-445-8209. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
At Brandon Honda, get zero down, zero security deposit, zero first payment, zero do it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new CRV for just $199 per month. New Accords are just $189 per month, or get a new Civic for an incredible $169 per month. We're approving all credit applications, and we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-575-7725 for more information.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Loan Arranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Experience Monster Jam live and become a fan for life with an ultimate day of family fun at the Amalie Arena on August 15th through the 17th. Get ready to cheer, scream, and be amazed as massive Monster Jam trucks and world champion drivers take over Tampa for a weekend packed with high-flying action and jaw-dropping stunts.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Typical mid-August weather into the weekend. Mix of sun and clouds during the day. Slow-moving storms developing, about 30-40% chance. Highs low to mid-90s, mostly clear at night, and lows near 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
$7:09 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. I got excited yesterday. I put up a picture for a Throwback Thursday of Warren Sapp at our tailgate party.
Yeah.
We're rapidly approaching football season. We have one more preseason game left. We're ready to go?
2 more.
Well, we got this weekend, sorry, and then one more after that.
Yeah, it's the Steelers and the Bucks on Saturday, 7 p.m. And I read it. Gee, I don't worry about it.
Hey, that was a Steelers site.
No,
too.
I know.
What was it?
They said that Evans was dominating.
Yeah, they said the Bucks wide receivers just went off in the Steelers joint practice.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're up there. I saw a picture of them together.
So much that the Mike Evans is not playing Saturday. Originally, they were going to play.
I saw that, and then they said no.
No, we've seen enough. He's fine.
We don't know. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch football and start betting on football.
Yes, for sure.
It made me. It makes it so much more exciting. You get a whole day of football. I mean, I could sit there and watch the Lions play somebody and be excited about it if I have money riding on it. So
yeah, I know you don't really watch college, but college football starts in 2 weeks. And
I wish I could get into it. I don't even know where to start. I can't just be like, I'm a Seminoles fan. I mean, no, my sister went to Florida for a little while, so we were kind of like, hey, go Gators. But
yeah, I
really
like watching all the games, though. Like all the big teams I enjoy watching.
And if you're betting on it, you don't have to have a team. It's actually better.
I know nothing about it, so I can't bet on it at all.
Yeah, but you can read up on it. There's a lot of sites, and there's a lot of insight to it and stuff. And, you kind of see as it goes along.
I look at it, and it's like these people are 72-point underdogs. I'm like, well, that's going to be a win, and they end up losing.
There's so many players, they don't do prop bets for players. They just do, team stuff.
Right. It's hard. It's hard if you don't know what you're doing to play. Although you're talking to a guy who's won a lot of money playing ping pong.
There is a good UFC this weekend.
319.
UFC 319, which will be really good.
Who's that? Anybody I should know on there?
DDP is on there.
Diamond Dallas Page?
No, not Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, my God.
But then it's the one guy who is the champion killer. What is his name? He's one of the guys from
Franco Malorca,
Kazakhstan, or
I just
wherever.
made that name up. I thought it sounded tough.
It's Chimev. One of the guys with the weird Amish beard, whatever, who and just screams and goes crazy and stuff. Yeah, so it's gonna be a good fight. But there's a bunch of good fights on there.
Romanov, Chechkany.
That's a good one.
I just made that up.
I like that. I like it a lot. All right, we got Jim Florentine coming in the studio, and we got Yiannis Papus coming in the studio. But right now, it's time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, President Donald Trump is set to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin for a historic summit today in Alaska. The president will travel to Anchorage, Alaska this morning for the meeting, which is somewhat equal distance between both Washington, D.C. and Moscow. We learned that you can actually see Moscow from her house. The United States purchased Alaska from Russia back in 1867.
What a sucker deal that was.
Yeah, the high-stakes meeting is the first U.S.-Russian summit since June of 2021, which was under former President Joe Biden's administration. That summit came just 8 months before Putin invaded Ukraine.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm watching the news. They got the plane on the tarmac. They're covering it and ready to go. I mean, but we'll never know what they talk about. We'll never know what really goes on.
But like Trump loves to tell you what they talk about.
True.
Whether you can believe him or not is the whole thing.
They were saying the expectations are very low that anything's going to come from it.
Yeah.
Like the White House said that. Like we're expecting that, with low expectations that Putin's going to agree to anything we want.
Right. But, that's what keeps Putin tough and makes him hard to deal with, makes everybody afraid of him.
Yeah, if he's unpredictable. But Trump's pretty unpredictable, too. So he may put him in a headlock.
That's what I was going to say. Wouldn't it be great if the next thing we see is Trump just smack Putin?
I don't know
insane.
I don't know if that'd be great.
But an insane. Well, what are they going to do? Launch a war on the country?
They could.
Probably. Oh, dude, that would be. Listen, I'm being ridiculous. I'm talking about something that will never happen.
Will Smith slapped the face like Chris Rock?
Yes. Can you if he goes, I couldn't get anything out of him, so I just smacked him. The entire world would be like, that's the craziest thing we've ever. This is worse than 9/11. This is the craziest thing we've ever seen.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
And probably a declaration of war.
Yeah. Well, I guess so.
What happened? Oh, we bitch slapped your leader on national television.
Also, I would imagine Putin getting ready to leave. He's like, okay, you take care of this. You can. If he puts puts me in headlock. Make sure you launch nuclear war.
Putin like wrestles bears and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. My money's kind of on Putin on this one. Yeah.
Trump's like doughy and just kind of,
But Trump's 6'4" or whatever he is. So.
Oh, yeah. He's the same as an NFL player.
Yep. 6'4", 220.
Did you ever see Shane Gillis's bit about, he said that Biden would be the first president you could punch assassinate. He goes, Mr. Biden, or President Biden, I said, get over here. He goes, but then he said Trump would be the funniest if you punched him because he'd make some sort of weird noise. Today, happy National Relaxation Day. Isn't that nice?
I could use it.
A study found that 42% of our day should go towards relaxation.
42.
Well, they said it's about 10 hours each day, but it doesn't necessarily need to be consistent. So it's not like 10 hours every day.
Take your 8 hours of sleep at night.
Right.
And then 2 hours or maybe an hour of sitting and an hour of napping.
Well, yeah, but they say if you have like a crazy week, you can fit more downtime in on the weekend.
Okay.
So it'll average out to 10 hours, a day.
I have to say, I've been incredibly lazy since getting back from vacation. We'd get off the air. I do a couple of things, and I'm like, time to take a little nappy poo.
Yeah.
Because my wife's working. The kids Juliana's at school. Joey's doing whatever he's doing. So I'm just bored. So I've been taking little naps. But my little naps go until Amanda's done working. So I've been like sleeping all day. It's been pretty miserable. Today's an exciting day. Today's new car day.
Oh, for
I got a Stingray Chevrolet today.
Oh,
after
nice.
We get off the air. So
are you getting something else or same model?
I'm thinking I'm getting a Tahoe.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Time to move. Time to move inside.
Tahoe, not a truck. Tahoe, an SUV or no?
SUV. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like to mix it up every once in a while, but I'll get to check out Stingray Chevrolet today. If anybody's over there, I'll be there after the show.
Researchers have discovered a toothpaste that made from something that actually protects your teeth better. Did you see this?
I'd rather my teeth fall out.
I wanted to read this just for Mike.
I'd rather my teeth fall out. I don't even know if I can listen to you talk about this.
Researchers discovered that toothpaste made from human hair protects your teeth better. Yeah.
How do they find this out? Like, what made them even think about?
Yeah.
What chemical breakdown is in human hair?
Did somebody leave like a specimen that had hair and had teeth and stuff, and they're like, hey, these teeth look really white now, and then
I would imagine they said we find out what makes it your teeth whiten is this certain chemical,
and it's
where can that be found? Yeah. Oh, that's very rich in human hair. I don't even know how they do that or what you do.
It's science.
I'm imagining that they could do something somehow where you have no idea that it's just a paste and it doesn't taste like hair. It tastes like minty or whatever.
But every once in a while, one gets through.
Just the fact that they're making it from human hair. Like, there's no way. I don't even care if they're like, it's 100%. It'll make your teeth perfect and they'll look fantastic. It's human hair.
I used to work in a movie theater, the Amboy Twin, 2 theaters. I was on one side of the theater, and we used to have these big bins of popcorn, and we always used to just eat the popcorn out of the bin. And I took a handful of popcorn, walked in the movie theater, was leaning against the wall, standing in the back of the theater, chewing on the popcorn, watching the movie, and there was a hair in my mouth. And I am utterly grossed out by a hair in your mouth. And the hair was stuck in the molar of my back tooth. And I couldn't get it out. And I went out the emergency exit on the side door and just began violently vomiting. As I could feel the hair, I would throw up. Then I'd have to stick my hand in my mouth to try and get the hair out of my tooth. And as I'm trying to get it out of the tooth, I'm throwing up on my own hand. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life.
Yeah,
I do not appreciate a hair at all.
No, that's hair and food. Hair.
The longer and thinner the hair is, the more gross it is. You can lay it. You can bring me a ribeye steak and just drape it right across, and I can't pick it up and take it off and then eat the steak. I'm done. I'm done for the night. I just see it. I'm done.
Even like a beard trimmer, and you're doing that and stuff, and then later you'll have like a little hair in there, and you're
that
like,
I can do. That I can do. Sometimes I'll scratch my lip with my tooth. I'll go like this, and a little hair will get in. Not that big of a deal. It's head hair. My head hair is just as gross as somebody else's. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is, but it is just absolute. I ordered a piece of quiche from a restaurant when I was a kid. I had to be like 10 years old. cut inside, thought there was a hair, pulled out, and it was a cockroach.
Oh.
I would have rather have eaten the cockroach than the hair.
Really?
Yeah,
what about what about like hair in your face, like your wife's hair in
No
your face?
problem.
Totally fine.
No, totally
But
fine.
if it's in your mouth, if you're chewing something,
Yeah. Will have no issue going down on a girl because of hair.
If she has long hair down there, though, it's weird.
Yeah, weird, but also that never stopped me before.
Yeah.
That is interesting to me. I guess it's maybe more like mustache hair, where it doesn't bother me. But those long, stringy, just single pieces of hair, gross.
A guy in North Carolina is facing assault charges after he hit a Longhorn Steakhouse worker with a plate for not letting him feed his dog at the table.
Was like a service dog?
I don't know whether it was
Even
a service
that,
dog.
you can't do that.
They told him it's a health code violation, and he freaked out. Yeah, listen, I love dogs and everything, but you can't. That's not. Not everybody in the restaurant wants your dog in the restaurant.
I have to tell you, I don't care if a dog is eating in a restaurant next to me. That doesn't bother me at all. But again, some people probably do.
And there's people that are allergic to dogs, and there's all kind of stuff. They have, most places will have special seating if you're with a dog outside.
On a porch or
it's fine, whatever. Yeah, but if you're in the middle of the dining room and you're eating with the dog, and the people next to you are allergic to a dog, or the kid's scared of dogs, or whatever it may be, and also, the dog might just crap in the middle of the steakhouse. You're like, all right, well, that's not great.
Yeah. I don't know, but I haven't been to Texas Roadhouse in some time.
Like a week.
Oh, really?
No, we didn't go. I said I was going to go, and we didn't get there.
Yeah, but didn't you go right before the cruise?
Did we?
Yeah, that was like a week ago.
You're bad with time.
It's 2 weeks. So we're approaching 2 weeks. Just this weekend is 2 weeks.
If you count, I guess if you count this week, yeah.
That's a lot for me.
Yeah. How long you been back on your diet? 14, 15 days.
The day we got back, we got pizza, and then I started the next day. So I'm back. I'm back to almost at pre-cruise weight.
I don't like it.
I don't care.
So-
I went to Texas Roadhouse on Sunday. It was fantastic.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Do you eat the bread?
Of course.
So that would be you started on Monday then, right?
Yeah, a week.
Back on Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
A week since Monday.
I think that's a week. I mean, that's 5 days, but it's a work week.
Right, work week.
4 days.
Day's not over. Day's not over.
7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if we can count this day.
It's like 3 meals, basically.
And he just said how starving he is.
I'm hungry, but
You made it 3 meals.
you guys really are a bunch of jerks.
I think you should just go off and just enjoy life.
You're a plus-size park hopper.
All right.
You want him to be on the ride with you.
Yeah.
Or not,
be on the ride with
We
him.
can
Yeah.
make the rides. We're fine.
I have a hot or not for you guys.
Oh, good.
A 51-year-old woman named Janice Oney was arrested after she intentionally started a fire at a man's home in Maryland because he owed her $7.
Well, that's a little much for $7.
The man said Janice was someone he had known for several years, and she showed up at his home and became upset after demanding $7 she claimed that he owed her. They argued, and she left, but she returned a few minutes later with a bottle of gasoline. She poured on the front door and ignited it and sped off on her bicycle.
What's worse? Having to borrow $7 or having to get your $7 back?
Having to get your $7 back.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if you borrow $7, you can be like, I don't have any cash on me, or I left my wallet at home. I don't have
that's
anything,
true.
whatever.
Yeah, let me borrow $7.
Yeah, it's $7. Can you pay for it or whatever? Yeah, but then if you're like, I need that $7.
Yeah.
That's, I think, a little bit.
Enough to burn your house on for it.
Yeah, exactly. So she ignited the front door, sped off on her bike. Thankfully, the guy noticed the fire and was able to extinguish it before authorities arrived. Janice is facing a slew of charges, including first and second degree arson, malicious burning, reckless endangerment, and destruction of property. The guy didn't say why she thought he owed her $7 and what it was for or anything.
Oh, so he's not even clear.
Yeah, he doesn't even whether he even actually does owe her or
Gotcha.
not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So she is 51 years old. She's from Maryland. She needs that $7 back and lit this guy's house on fire and then sped off on her bike. Her name is Janice Oney. Mike Calta, hot or not?
Not since pre-plastic surgery has there been a pretty Janice outside of Janice Dickinson. So I say absolutely not.
You say not hot.
I say all Janices look like Janice Soprano.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That is rough.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, She does such a good job
With great
in making
casting.
you hate her so much, so annoying.
Yes.
In all of her stuff, yeah. Gio, hot or not?
Janice Rossi in 2 hours, a whore.
Also not hot.
Not hot. Not hot.
You say not hot. All right. Carmen, hot or not?
Hot girls don't ride bikes.
Oh.
That's a dead giveaway.
Not as a primary source of transportation.
Yeah. They may ride them to get in shape and stuff and everything. Yeah, but they're not riding it for,
She's like 50-something too?
She's 51.
Yeah, if it's not for the gram, they're not getting on the bike.
All right.
Not
so
hot.
all three of you say not hot. Take a look at your phones. Joe has it on Bone TV. That's not hot. That is not hot.
That's a Janice.
Yeah.
That is Janice face.
Yeah.
Did not expect her to be Black Janice.
Yeah. Black Janice.
Uh-huh.
Wild.
Not hot.
Yeah. I need that $7. There's a 44-year-old guy who was surprised to discover that he had been living with a large knife in his chest for 8 years. And when I say in his chest, I mean inside his chest, not just stabbing. He realized
surgery.
He realized it. No, it wasn't surgery. He realized it whenever he started having pain there and started rubbing on it, and it was like it feels like there's something like poking me and stuff. And then the doctor talked to him and said, "You have a knife inside your chest," and the knife looks like a blade without the handle. So he figured it out. During a violent altercation, he sustained multiple cuts to his face, back, and chest and abdomen. Through the doctors treating the wound at the time, didn't realize there was a knife inside him. This doctor did an x-ray. Joe has it on Bone TV. I'm about to send it to you guys. It is a knife in his chest that's just sitting in there, and it is wild. Take a look at this.
So they sewed it in there. Oh my God! So he was
they
stabbed.
stitched him up, stitched up a wound, but didn't realize
It was still in there.
Yeah. Because I mean, think about it. A knife could go in and just leave like a 2-inch cut,
Right.
and especially without the handle, because the handle looks like it's off there.
Yeah.
So it's just the blade, and then the part that would go under the wooden handle.
I mean, that's right by his lungs.
Yeah.
How they didn't perforate his lungs is crazy.
For 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years that's been in that
They
guy's
must
body.
have did a good job sewing it up right in that one spot. They didn't even know it was there.
How do you not know?
That's what I'm saying.
Because
Like,
they didn't X-ray it, and it was probably.
Well, I mean,
it
the
was
guy.
probably in.
How do you not feel that the
You
whole
probably
time?
did feel it, but you think it's the cut.
Yeah.
But-
You know what I mean?
but I think like if you're stretching or working out
Yeah.
or you're doing something, like you would just move wrong and it would pop out.
Some of us aren't very active, Carmen.
Or Carmen, if you went to the airport or got a CT or a CAT scan or whatever,
Yeah.
something like that, you would think that they would have
In 8 years, there's got to be something.
something.
Right.
I would imagine if you sneeze really hard, you'd feel it.
Yeah. He probably did. He was feeling
Yeah.
getting poked, you know?
Yikes.
You go to a football game or a concert and they wand you and it's woo,
Yeah.
woo, going
And he
off.
goes, yeah, it happens all the time. I got nothing on me. I look at his shirt and he just never even think about it.
That's why you got a lifeguard imaging. They find
Yeah, right?
They'll
You may
find that
that
knife.
might start putting that in the commercials. If you might have a knife inside you, and you don't even know it.
Never know. Someone asked Reddit for the crazy excuses they've seen for missing work. Is there anything you've ever come up with missing work that you made up that was crazy?
Mid-grade fever.
Okay.
Low-grade
Traveling
fever.
on 275.
Debris in the driveway.
Can't find my shoes.
Right.
Can't find my shoes.
I'm pretty straightforward with work. I either I'm here or I'm not here.
Yeah. I think anytime I've ever had to miss work, it was because of whatever I said that it was. You know,
Yeah.
either I was sick or something happened or
Except
whatever.
one time I can remember when you lied.
What did I lie?
When you came here to get the job and you lied to your old station.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I watched you make that call and I thought I could never do that. He called. He was like, I'm not feeling good. Meanwhile, he's on a balcony in a hotel in Feather Sound.
At least I called him the night before, though. But I was in Florida and I was working in Louisville. So if they said, we need you to come in, I would have said,
Yeah, there's nothing I could do.
Yeah, because I came down here and I had to stay, and so I had to miss the next day. So I called Louisville the night before my morning show, and I was like, "Hey, I'm not feeling very good. I'm not going to be able to come in." If they would have said, "You have to," I would have said, "I can't." I'm in Florida.
That's what I thought. I mean, what would you have done?
Yeah, I probably would have said,
In the
"Listen,
hospital?
I'm in Florida."
Oh, really? You would've
Yeah,
told her?
yeah, because everybody there was pretty cool, and I think they understood. And whenever I got back, Ann Ray, who is my program director, she's like, "That's awesome. You know, moving into a bigger market, they were cool."
Yeah.
And I think they saw the writing on the wall that station wasn't going to be around much longer anyway. So, well, some of the ones that they gave, a guy didn't show up on Valentine's Day because he thought it was a federal holiday, Valentine's Day. Says, I thought we were off.
That is a guy we don't want working for us.
Somebody said, I flushed my car keys down the toilet.
I believe that.
I wouldn't believe that.
I flushed my beeper down the toilet one time, and if that didn't happen to me, I would not believe it. But
kids. Yeah.
I never flushed my kids down the toilet.
Did you flush your beeper at home, or was it a toilet like in a building?
It was at work.
Yeah, see, that has more of the pressure.
Hard flusher.
Right, yeah. Because at home, I don't think that's sucking up a beeper or keys or anything.
It did suck it up.
Yeah. This person said chipmunks filled my truck engine with walnuts. I don't know.
I believe that.
Yeah. A woman with long nails shoved her finger up her nose while exfoliating and sliced it open.
Oh,
that could actually happen.
Yeah. I've done that. I've cut my nose with my own hand.
Yeah, but also, what are you doing where your inside your nose was cut and you can't do your job?
Yeah, that's true.
If you're bleeding or something, if you go in hard enough.
Someone's coworker called out because she ran out of toilet paper. Oh, that's a reason to go in. Take it from the office. Do you know how much toilet paper I used to take from the radio station? Carmen, I was broke.
Yeah.
I was broke when I first got into radio. I left a good job to get into radio, and I was making I think $11,000 a year. And I was working in radio, so I just take some toilet paper from there. And
we used to steal that too, except it was the giant roll.
Yeah,
so we'd have the giant roll, the size of a spare tire.
I did that too. But what is the? I'm trying to think if I ever stole anything from Cox.
No, I didn't. I never.
They never have toilet paper.
Office supplies.
I mean, we have this weird kind of setup. It almost looks like a convenience store, where you're on the honor system where you go and you buy a snack and then you go over to the machine with your credit card and you buy it. And it got to the point where after a while I was like, I'm just stealing this stuff.
They have a camera right there at the checkout thing.
Yeah.
It's at the checkout thing, but it's not at the other.
Right, so you just grab it from the other end.
When we bring guests in, I would just tell them take whatever you want.
Yeah. Jay Moore was the one, he just raped the thing.
Yeah, go help yourself.
And listen, I used to know the guy that stocks that, and he told me, if you ever want something, take it.
Yeah.
I don't think he works there anymore, but I haven't heard that, so I don't know.
It was his last day when he told you that.
All I know is I have a free pass, according to that man who worked at the company.
I 100% got something from there, went to buy it, ran my card. It didn't work. I ran my card again. It didn't work. I looked at the camera and I said, I tried. And I left. I said, hey, listen, two swipes, I'm done. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to, wind up swiping it 8 times and then I get home and there's 8 $3 charges on my card. I'm like,
I just feel like you turn the corner and Ann Kelly's standing there with the list and she's like,
gotcha.
I gotcha.
There was a time you had to write down on the list of if you took something.
And I used to write Ann Kelly.
Ann Kelly's there and she just goes, surprise, mother.
I sprayed on cat named Mo.
Yeah.
A woman called off work because there was a big bug outside her door.
Yeah.
Amanda's done that. Amanda couldn't get in or out of the house because there was a snake there one time.
Well, I mean, snake's a lot different. A bug, I don't know about that. Somebody said I ate a whole log of cookie dough.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. A woman found a huge human dookie on her driver's side seat.
Oh,
wait.
I need the day off for that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something you should call the cops for.
Yeah.
I feel like it was hers.
This says I got bit on the finger by a squirrel while tossing a coffee cup into a parking garage trash can.
No.
So the squirrel was inside there, digging for stuff, and they put it in, and the squirrel.
You don't miss a day of work for that.
He might have rabies.
I mean, with a Band-Aid.
And then this one says, I can't work because Zane left One Direction.
Yeah. I mean, that was a little bit traumatic in the beginning.
I played the kid card a couple times over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my daughter's sick at school. I got to go pick her up. That way you don't have to pretend you're sick. Oh, it's my kid.
Aren't you afraid that's going to come back and make your kid sick?
Probably.
Like whenever people say my grandma died inside, you're like putting bad juju on your grandma.
Or I would say that, oh yeah, my son's got a dentist appointment and my wife is sick and I got to go get him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just easier.
The kid
it's just
part's
easier
easy.
to say, yeah, my kid,
It's funny though, now you don't need excuses. You just say, I don't feel like coming in today.
Yeah.
And there's nothing they can do about it.
No.
I mean, eventually. Although I was going to say eventually they fire you, but if they fire you, then you sue them.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's the Wild West.
I need a mental health day.
Yeah.
Let's take one right now.
That'd be great.
I need it.
Does it come with nachos?
Do you, Carmen, you need a mental health day?
Yeah.
Didn't you get one last week?
No.
Were you here every day last week?
No, that was called vacation.
Oh,
it wasn't really a vacation. I wasn't on a 7-day cruise like you.
No, I wasn't trying to. I was saying, weren't you like? Because every once in a while, you deserve a break.
Yeah, no. Last week we were off for 3 weeks, but again, just everything that's going on. I was still driving to Sarasota every day and getting ready for the season and helping Chad get his classroom ready, and then also getting the house ready.
Carmen did take a break yesterday during the show.
Listen, that was not a break. That was an emergency.
Category 5.
Yeah.
You were putting in extra work.
Listen,
I would say in the list of least controllable bowels, it would be me, then Carmen.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. But
I think Carmen's above you.
Really?
Yeah, she leaves more often.
It's true. We don't really usually hear about mine.
Right.
Yeah, listen, mine's not uncontrollable. Mine is, if I have to go, I have to go. And right now, I'm in a state where that is even more so.
Why?
Don't have
Florida.
Woman problem.
Oh, so when you have lady time of the month,
yeah,
that makes you also have to go number 2 more, or just gives you stomach problems.
It feels like.
No, sometimes it makes me constipated, so that when I do have to go, and then it also.
Why is it more gross to think about her constipated than it is going?
Because you just imagine her red face and sweating.
Yeah.
Her temples flaring.
Get angry at it.
Well, it's just like a stomach ache, and I can't go. And I'm like, if only I could go. And then eventually, when it does come, it's,
Yeah, like Christmas.
hot and fast.
Just like breakfast.
Hot fast. Carmen, may I suggest athletic greens?
Again, I don't have it's not that. It's my woman time. Like that.
I know, but
it's
I
part
think
of the symptoms.
Softens everything up. Kind of.
Yeah, you know,
flush
Carmen's,
the system.
Carmen's gonna go in her backyard and make her own athletic greens.
Yeah, just gnawing on a leaf.
Yeah, take a bunch of stuff and grind it up.
Listen, I have been eating chili for the past 4 weeks.
What? That's why.
Why am I going to the bathroom so much? I have no idea. I'm wailing on chili.
All this fiber. But I'm saying, I do that, before, I didn't do this time, but I usually try and do it the week before to help load myself up with fiber so I can avoid the constipation problem. But periods don't care about that.
I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm saying what is the big fiber in chili? The beans?
Yeah.
Beans. Yeah, okay.
Beans have a lot of fiber, and then I also add chia seeds, and you don't know they're in there either.
Right.
But I also add carrots and broccoli in my chili.
Well, see you at the football game,
Carrots
folks.
and broccoli in your chili.
That's a soup.
No, but listen, so what I do, I put it through the food processor, so the carrots almost mimic extra meat, you know what I mean? And then the broccoli, again, it's just another vegetable to add vegetables to it, so I don't have to pair it. But again, I put it through the food processor and I make it into rice, or you know what I mean. So you don't even know it's in there.
Yeah, okay, I'm buying that.
Yeah, it's so good. Listen,
hot and fast.
Yeah, like I said, I've made chili 3 weeks in a row. I can't stop eating it. It's so good.
Carmen's hot and fast. You don't know whether you're getting chili or something else. You guess. We'll put it on a plate. You figure it out.
It sounds to me like you should be crapping like crazy.
Yeah.
With your ground up broccoli and all that.
Yeah, listen, like I said, but again, when it comes to your period, it doesn't matter.
Stop saying that word.
Yeah. What? Listen, you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So stop asking me
I'm
questions.
sad that you're getting one.
Yeah. Listen, it's okay. I got my Chinese medicine books arrived. And I'm
what is going on?
This is getting good.
Oh,
she's gonna give us all the bird flu.
Coach Carmen.
No, there's a lot of fertility teas, so different ginger and berries that you can eat every day to help enhance fertility and stuff like
what
that.
What if they find out Carmen's actually been trying for the last year and they just can't get it done?
I promise you that is not the case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
we just decided this, and we just started practicing it.
I'm looking forward to little Chambo.
Yeah, and Chad is now obsessed
with having a baby.
Practicing.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna switch holes.
No.
It won't be after this conversation.
Hot and fast, baby.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to pass on that.
Chili broccoli farts.
I think I got a chia seed on me.
Yeah.
By the way, while we were talking on the news, they were showing, I guess, Monster Jam is this weekend.
Yeah.
And it had they have a female driver that drives a unicorn truck. Did you see it? It's a truck and it's all decorated and stuff. Has a big horn off the front of it.
So it's in Amalie Arena, or I'm sorry, Bakersfield Park, whatever they call it.
Benchmark International.
Bakersfield Park.
It's in that thing tonight, and I kind of like Monster Jam once every 2 years or so. So I picked my daughter up from school yesterday, and I go, hey, do you and your friends want to go to Monster Jam tomorrow? And she went, no. And I went, what about you? No. You don't think? No. And I went, I kind of really wanted to go. And she goes, so go. And I went, all right. Don't be so snotty. I don't know why I thought my daughter would want to go.
I saw a thing yesterday that I sent to my son. I go, oh, you want to go to this? Did you see the Halloween Horror Nights is Fallout, the video game?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Which I think he'll dig that.
I love Halloween Horror Nights.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to go.
Well, you don't like Halloween at all, so you don't like to be scared or any of that stuff. This is pretty wild. A 30-year-old indigenous woman in Mexico recently entered a 39-mile ultramarathon and won it. Not that big of a deal that she won it. It's a big deal, whatever. She had no equipment. She ran the whole thing in sandals in the traditional clothing of her tribe that they wear. She also had to walk 14 miles to get to the start line from where they live. Yeah, and then she ran it in like a dress,
and sandals,
a colorful dress and sandals. Yeah, I actually have a picture I can send you guys here. Yeah, and won the whole thing, 39 miles ultramarathon.
Wow.
Yeah,
I saw David Goggins ran one yesterday. Like a super
200 miler. Yeah, ultramarathon.
It's crazy.
He's wild, and when he gets done, he's not even like. It's not even like he's breathing heavy and he's like, oh my God, that was under. He's flexing and he's like, yeah, there you go. You like that? I'm like,
but doesn't he talk about like always having like knee pain and stuff?
Carmen, he has so much knee pain and so many knee problems and everything, but he still does it. He did an ultramarathon. The first ultramarathon that he did, he wanted to get into Badwater. And you have to complete 100-miler before you can even be invited to do that.
Right.
And he talked to the guy, and the guy goes, there's a race this weekend. If you do that, he goes, then we can talk to her. He goes, all right, never done one before. Did it on a broken foot. Broke his foot and finished it. And I think he may have come in first or second, whatever. Jeez. Yeah, he's just one of those guys that's so mentally solid that doesn't matter. But he has such bad knee problems that he just finishes anyways.
I peed in the bidet once because I didn't feel like walking down the hall to the toilet.
But I'm like, wouldn't you be concerned about having to have like knee replacement or like later in life, like having your legs amputated because of all these things and problems that you're doing?
I would bet he is concerned with his knees, but that's what he does.
I think he already had stuff done. I think he actually already had stuff done, but still has. Yeah, he's crazy. He also
his thing is overcoming the pain and ignoring the pain. And all that stuff,
it's all mental that you can get past that and stuff. He also stretches like 8 hours a day. How do you have that much time to stretch? Yeah, and do all that stuff. It's wild. By the way, speaking of running, Nike founder Phil Knight just donated how much to the Cancer Institute? How much would he's
$10 million.
He's a rich. $10 million would be a huge deal.
Yeah.
Sure.
$110 million.
$110 million. Carmen, any guesses?
$50 million.
$50 million somebody's donating. Joe?
$100 million.
Nike founder Phil Knight just donated $2 billion to the Cancer Institute at Oregon Health and Science University. His foundation says it's the largest single donation ever made to a college, university, or health group in the U.S.
What's he got to be, 80-something years old?
Probably,
yeah. 80 years old. He doesn't need more than a couple other $1 billion.
$2 billion.
I mean, how do we not cure cancer if we got $2 billion?
Well,
they
don't want to.
Profitable.
By the way, he's worth about $36 billion. Yeah, $36 billion. And he's 87 years old.
Oh, man. So he's going to start giving it away left and right.
Yeah.
I need to write him.
Yeah.
I need some Nike gear.
Dear Phil, I have not been able to poop in 3 days. I feel that some of your donations may help that. Hot and fast.
Yeah, what if they change Nike from just do it to hot and fast?
I want a piece of that.
Or just chili. A study looked at more than 2 million song titles and determined the name that appears in the most song titles is what? What
name? A proper name?
A proper name, male or female. Which one in the most song titles?
Stacy.
Stacy's mom. What?
Jane.
Jane?
Mary.
Mary?
Billy.
Billy. I can tell you, one of you just got the runner-up. The runner-up is Mary.
Mary.
Yes. The name that appears in the most song titles is, what did you say?
Billy.
Billy?
Can you tell us boy or girl?
Well, okay, I'll narrow it down. We'll go another round. It is a male. Male name, not Billy.
Johnny.
Oh, that's a good one, Gio.
Nope. Hold on. Tommy.
Carmen? Joe?
Oh.
James.
Jesus. I don't know. I blanked.
You almost got me, Carmen. I almost spit my coffee out.
Are you saying Jesus or Jesus? You can't think of anything.
I'm going with Jesus.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah.
Gio, so close.
What did you say?
Johnny.
Johnny is number 4. Number 1 is John.
John. All right.
Yeah, so John, the runner-up was Mary.
I'd give you
followed, well, but it's also in
Separate,
there.
yeah.
So it's John, Mary, Maria, Johnny, and David.
I can't think of one song named with John in it.
I was thinking Johnny Be Good.
Yeah, Johnny.
Well, that's a Johnny, yeah. Let me see.
Dear John.
Song titles.
John to John. I don't know. I can't think of a John song
Old
either.
John. This is just all Johnny Cash songs. That's not songs with the name John or Johnny in it.
John.
Well, but in it, I want the title. I don't know. It's not really showing me anything. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. John.
Johnny Be Good. John.
But that's Johnny.
Big Bad John would be a John song.
Is that Big Bad?
Big Bad John?
The Big Bad John?
Yeah. And then there's I don't
Not
know.
Now John, Pink Floyd. Dear John, Taylor Swift. The Ballad of John and Yoko.
Ugh. All right. You win, John.
Well, there you go, John.
Congratulations.
Tom Cruise reportedly declined to receive a Kennedy Center honor due to scheduling conflicts.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Schedule. I'm going to be somewhere out.
I'm going to be...
He's not very good. Not a good actor.
Kind of short.
Never liked him. No talent.
Movies don't make any money. Really? Because it seems like they make a lot of money.
He's going to be okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems weird. There is bad news for Carmen. Carmen.
Oh, no. More?
Yeah, I know. Listen. Hot and fast.
Yeah.
Slow and cold.
Big and fat.
Megadeth has announced their final
Bad news for Carmen.
album and farewell tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Megadeth's decades-long run as one of the biggest metal groups in the world is coming to an end as the band, Dave Mustaine, announced on Thursday that they'll be hanging it up after one more album and then one upcoming farewell tour in 2026.
I like that. I like it, though, that it's we're going to do one more album and then we're done. And that becomes hugely successful. And then years later, like, wait a second, we think we have one more left in us. That's the new final farewell tour.
Well, and the thing is, Dave Mustaine said, he goes, listen, a lot of people don't get to go out on their own terms, that they just kind of fade away or whatever, or people are like, I don't want to see them anymore. They're still touring and have great crowds and stuff. So he just said, one more album, one more tour, done.
Okay.
And he's got to be 60.
Yeah. That makes sense. But I just, I see him 10 years from now going, maybe one more, maybe something else. So mark my words.
The money gets you back out there.
Not just the money, but the boredom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These people, they live for that. They live for people kissing their ass and cheering for them every night. They don't do that. They miss it after a while.
One of my all-time favorite moments on this show was Dave Mustaine's hatred of Joe.
Yes.
And how he wanted everybody to know so much that not only did he tell us he hated Joe, but then he wrote it on the guitar.
Yes. That I should fire you immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
He called for my termination.
Yeah.
And you know what, Joe?
Idiot.
Much like Galvin has called for your termination several times. And I have completely insisted that you are valuable to the show, and I could not do it without you.
Do you want me to write it on a guitar for you?
No, I'm good. I already have it. Thank you.
Hit you over the head with it?
Guitar actually hangs in the studio.
Yep.
As a reminder that Joe should be fired.
Yeah.
This is pretty wild. Macaulay Culkin's stunt double for Home Alone was a very short, 30-year-old man named Larry. And they say Macaulay would get worried about Larry's safety during scenes because he thought Larry was like 13.
Right.
He didn't realize he was a 30-year-old guy.
That's adorable. That's adorable. Oh, man. How bad is your life if you're a 30-year-old that looks like you're an 11-year-old kid?
Yeah. But you're making the most of it. You know what I mean? Like you're
you can't, you're not getting laid. You're not meeting girls.
No, I work in the movies. I play little kids.
Right. Oh, my God. You starred in the movie? No, I wouldn't say star.
I was in
the
Home Alone.
star. I was in it.
Yeah.
You know when he falls down the stairs?
That's actually me.
No, the tumbles. That was me. Yeah.
You think that was McCulkin?
Mm-hmm.
That was all me. Carmen.
I like that you could just combine that kid's name as McCulkin. Macaulay Culkin is McCulkin. That's it, man. That is it. He's McCulkin from now on. McCulkin. What's his brother's name? Kieran?
Yeah.
Kierolkin.
It's like McLovin.
McCulkin.
You're a 35-year-old organ donor from Hawaii. Carmen, how much would you pay for a seat cushion that Justin Bieber sat on?
$5.
$5? No, you're not going to get it.
Okay.
Justin Bieber got a PB&J burger at the Roadhouse Diner in Great Falls, Montana this last week, and someone paid $300 for the seat cushion that he used. The money was split between the cooks and the server and stuff. They're like, yeah, we'll sell it to you.
I have to tell you, I feel bad for that
Hey,
kid.
Justin Bieber sat in this one, too.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. The more I watch videos, he just can't do anything. He can't live his life. And I know he chose that, but he kind of was brought into it as a child. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he can't have any peace. He can't do anything. He's got to be.
I think he brings it on himself a lot.
Because he wants to be normal, and he
but
can't have a normal life.
You don't have to live in downtown Los Angeles and go walking for coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
But who doesn't just want to go to the cafe and enjoy a cup of coffee?
Also, maybe don't wear a bright yellow puffy jacket and a winter hat in 80 degrees and the sunglasses and pull up in your
with your 3 bodyguards.
Bugatti and exactly like that type of stuff. But also, what's the trade-off for that hundreds of millions of dollars that you got? And I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong, but I'm saying, would you, if you had to be bothered by people all the time, would you take $500 million for it?
Yeah, I don't think it's a. I don't know. For somebody who has a infinitesimal fraction of what Justin Bieber goes through as far as meeting listeners of the show and fans of the show, I don't mind it at all. But I'm not nearly inundated like he is. I walk away from most engagements with listeners feeling good, like that they like the show, and I feel good that they're there.
I mean, think about if you had listeners just outside your house every morning. That
would drive me insane. And as much as you think you'd want that, I can't imagine. Like I can't go out and walk my dogs, or I can't pee in the backyard.
It seems the paparazzi is worse than fans.
Yes.
It's mainly they're the ones that are trying to piss them off to get something out of it.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, you don't have to go walking through downtown LA where you're going to be, you're going to be seen instantly.
But what if he can't leave LA or New York? What if he has to do it? What if this whole pedophile ring and everything that we've heard of about Hollywood and the Illuminati is somewhat real, and someone has something on him, and if he stops working, they expose him, and it all goes, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know who's holding what over someone's head. And maybe he has to be there. Otherwise, his family's in danger.
Right.
There's
just other stars that are just as famous that you don't see walking to get coffee every single day in downtown LA. And
because, again, like, his fame came when he was so young, so his fans are generational, but also his first fans, they were teenagers, right? Or young girls, and they grew up with him, and now they're in their 30s or 20s and they have money. And then on top of that, now you even have the teenage girls. So he spreads from kids to
I'm just saying that I still think that he brings a lot of it on himself by the way the things he goes to
attracting
attention. You're in play. Do you ever see Taylor Swift walking down the street in LA? No,
but I bet she wishes she could.
Of course, you wish you could, but like she knows that she can't do that, and you got unlimited money for security.
There's a lot of celebrities that are in LA that just know that like the people in LA don't really care about celebrities because they see them all the time. I went out to dinner one time and Lisa Kudrow was there. And it was right after Friends, so she was still pretty popular, and nobody cared. Nobody even looked at. They looked at her and they were like, "Oh, Lisa Kudrow," and I did the same thing. Oh, yeah, there she is. But, I mean, like, what do you do?
To Gio's point, if you're pushing and you have bodyguards and you're doing all that stuff, it's like, all right. I always talk about Seinfeld. Seinfeld, who was on the biggest show in the 90s, and he would walk out and be like, hey, all right, and go. And you know what I mean? Like, people would be going nuts and doing all that stuff. Just the other day, he was walking through Central Park. Did you see that video?
No.
By the way, Jerry Seinfeld walks like he's trying to crush bugs. He's like stomping like this, whatever. But they're like, hey, Jerry. And he's like, hey, and just kept walking. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I get it. He's very popular. Justin Bieber is very popular, and it's a different kind of popular than Jerry Seinfeld.
Like, you can't escape it entirely, but I think he puts himself in situations that draws even more attention.
Doesn't Taylor Swift have like a huge place in Tennessee or something?
Right.
You know what I mean? Where she's like...
The paparazzi can't get to... Like, there's ways around it when you have that much money, I think.
Yeah.
She didn't sell her soul.
Yeah, it's true.
She's just good. And finally in news, do you know anybody that has any kind of Chinese words or symbols or anything on their body as a tattoo?
I think that I know what you're going to say. Is it a video?
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people will get some sort of Chinese writing, something you don't know, and the tattoo artist doesn't know.
I almost got a tattoo in Japan.
Yeah.
While I was in Japan, because they do it with the hammer and the thing there.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just get something small, just say I got it in Japan and I got it done the old traditional way.
And now you're trusting that tattoo artist to let you know what it says. You know what I mean?
But you don't have to get words.
Yeah.
But no matter what I get, I don't know what it says if it's in Japanese.
This means power and good fortune.
But
Right,
you could
exactly.
get a picture.
Right,
You
but
can get a picture, but
if I'm going to do a Japanese tattoo in Japan, I'm going to get something in Japanese.
Right. So if you're getting a word or something, you want wisdom, and then they say, yes, this is what wisdom, and then you leave the store, and they're all like, oh, my God. A buddy of mine had, he was doing Aikido, like early on before everybody knew all the different stuff, and he had Japanese writing, I guess it was, on his arm. And when anybody would ask him, what does it mean? He goes, it means mind your own business, which I thought was hilarious. But there's a lot of people that have no idea. There is a lady who she's a woman that teaches Chinese, and she's going viral because she's translating people's tattoos.
It's great.
So it's pictures of different people's tattoos on their neck or their leg and this and that. And she reads it in Mandarin or Cantonese or whatever, and then tells you what it means in English. There's a video that goes along with it, but take a listen. Here you go.
解行仪犹有新天 gibberish 棺材佬 coffin man 蟑螂 cockroach 冰箱 refrigerator 更失败 more failure 志气信梦虎 gibberish 酱油 soy sauce 莫名其妙 odd 劣质酶 low quality coal 小便 pee 心笑爱 star laugh love 癌症家庭娘父兄弟妹 cancer family mom dad older brother younger sister 鸡汤 chicken soup 棺材佬 coffin man again 我吃屁股 I eat
How great is that?
I hope that's true.
Yeah.
I hope that's true.
Yeah, we don't even know whether she's right.
Right, all right.
But it's funny.
The president has just boarded Air Force One and getting ready to depart D.C. to head on over to Alaska to meet with Putin.
Mm-hmm.
The news is on it. What did that take, about 2 hours to get there? Not even, right? An hour and a half?
Oh, D.C. to Alaska?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Different time zone.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep an eye on it. See if Trump actually punches Putin like we said he would.
D.C. to Anchorage is actually, you guys are way off.
Yeah.
Just under 8 hours. But
8 hours?
That's
it
what
must
it
be
says.
deep in Alaska.
That's what it says. Nonstop flight is 7 hours and 40 minutes.
Probably got to go a little west and way north.
It is, let's see, 3,375 miles.
Yeah. It's up there.
8 hours on that monster jet must be nothing.
No.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You lay down in your bed, you do some work.
Yeah, they're doing work and
You got
doing
full
all kind of stuff.
staff with food, everything you want.
Yeah.
Meet girls on that thing.
You meet girls or
No,
get
you
girls?
get girls. Like, you think presidents have got girls on there that are just for
Staff members?
staff members?
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. What does Bambi do? She helps the president.
Yeah.
She brings him his pen.
Is.
Does the Diet Coke button really mean Diet Coke?
Right.
Yeah. Is there more than one button?
I need a McDonald's shake in here.
Do you know that's my next thing is that I want to get fountain Diet Coke in the house for my wife.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is really going to entail and changing those syrup cans and all that and the carbonation and the power tubes. And
it sounds better than I think it is because remember when they had it at the station, it was always a mess and they were messing with the thing and the CO2 was off.
Right.
Always broken.
Right.
It was like a complete disaster.
But if it's one thing my wife loves is a fountain Diet Coke.
Yeah. It was good.
I took Juliana to get ice cream last night. And while I was there, I said, I'm going to get Amanda a fountain DC. She'll be so happy. Coke Zero. Doesn't like it. Doesn't want it. Not the same.
Yeah, they got to let you know, too.
They did. They did. Yeah, I said, can I get a fountain DC? And they said, we have Coke Zero. I said, not the same. Not the same.
No. Well, there you go. That is it for news.
All right, Galvin, thank you. It's straight up 8 o'clock. We'll take a break when we come back. Jim Florentine will be in the studio with us. Jim Florentine is a good friend of the show and a very funny comedian, but also is freshly back from England as he was out there a couple of weeks ago for the Ozzy final concert. So we'll have him in the studio, and we'll tell you where you can see him this weekend. It's the Mike Calta Show. We'll be back with Jim Florentine on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Another check of traffic. We have a disabled vehicle in Hillsborough County on US 41 northbound at Sims Road. The left lane is blocked there. An accident in Brandon on Causeway Boulevard at Providence Road. And an accident in Hillsborough on Lutz Lake Fern Road west of the Suncoast Parkway. And that's your Tampa Bay traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
When you're injured in a car accident and the insurance company denies your medical bills, denies to pay your lost wages, and won't repair your car, it's time to fight back. Time to call Farah and Farah at 800-500-5555. Tampa.
You know there's only one place to stop in Tampa Bay when you're looking for jewelry, and that is the Golden Diamond Source. From I do to I still do, the Golden Diamond Source is there for every special moment in your lives. Whether you're getting engaged or upgrading a wedding ring like me, the Golden Diamond Source has everything you're looking for in everyone's budget. They'll guide you from your first diamond purchase to upgrading your Golden Diamond Source diamond at 100% of its value for a bigger, better diamond. 100% of your diamond value. You can't get that anywhere else. Enjoy their beautiful, relaxing bridal salon and select from the most extensive collection of diamond engagement rings, anniversary rings, and wedding bands. Steve and Julie Weintraub have always told me that they want to be your family jeweler, and that's definitely true for me. From presents like birthstones, pendants, tennis bracelets, even diamond studs, they have it all, and they have it in one place. You would have to go to at least 10 jewelry stores to get the same selection. And did you know you could purchase a $5,000 piece of jewelry or an engagement ring for just $83 a month? If you want her to say I do or I still do, be sure to choose a diamond from the Golden Diamond Source. Stop by and see them 3800 Olmerton Road in Clearwater, or always online at goldendiamondsource.com.
It's the love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Hurricane season means one thing at Veteran Air. It's time to protect your nest. Before a storm hits, check drains for clogs to keep water out when the action starts. Install surge protectors to guard your home and appliances against lightning strikes. And consider a whole home generator from Veteran Air, the safest way to ride out a storm. Let our expert HVAC, plumbing, and electrical techs get your home battle ready. Veteranair.com.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1? At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to 0% APR financing on 2025 Silverado 1500 for well-qualified buyers. Don't take our word for it. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
As a law enforcement officer, safe roads are one of my top priorities, ensuring everyone can get home safely each day. Some never will, due to aggressive driving, being distracted, or speeding on the roads. And too often, that results in the toughest part of my job and the longest walk in my life. I'm so sorry. I have some very sad news to share with you.
9 people will be killed on our Florida roadways today. Don't let it be you or a person you love. Buckle up every trip, every time. Let's get everyone home safely. A message from Florida Department of Transportation, Target Zero. For more information, visit targetzerofl.com.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sick and tired about the weather knocking out power or even worse, damaging appliances. Call Climate Design Home Services at 727-295-1572. or visit climatedesign.com. Not only can Climate Design protect your appliances and home's electrical system with a whole home surge protector, but they can also install standby generators. Climate Design Home Services is your go-to home services provider when it comes to storm preparation. Don't risk your power and your valuable appliances during this year's storm season. Give Climate Design Home Services a call today and get the electrical protection that your home needs. Again, it's 727-295-1572 or climatedesign.com, 727-295-1572 or climatedesign.com.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new Terra-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit crownhyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24 monthly, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Rascal Flatts, Life is a Highway Tour 2026. Friday, February 13th, Amalie Arena.
I like the sound of that.
Country music's greatest vocal group, Rascal Flatts.
I like the sound of
back on the road. With special guests Lauren Elena and Chris Lane. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Rascal Flatts Live.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Setting here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Summer is here. And if you're thinking about getting your backyard ready, I mean your backyard, your front yard, something you're looking at that you want to get, you've always had dreams of, I'm going to turn this into this. I want this to be just like I saw in a magazine or I saw on Instagram, from custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways. My friends at Waterman Properties are your go-to for bringing your vision to life. Whether you want to remodel something, rebuild it, repair it from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install. They'll come in there, tear it down, and then they'll rebuild it for you with expert care, zero runaround, personalized service, transparent and honest pricing, guaranteed same-day response, no waiting, no excuses, just quality work done right the first time. Check them out on their new website, watermanproperties.net. That's watermanproperties.net, or you can call and speak to them, 813-715-7383. That's 813-715-7383. Call them up, tell them your ideas, and let Waterman Properties take your vision and make it their mission to make it come true. watermanproperties.net. Give them a call today. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Has anybody gone through a really bad breakup on this show where you were like, I don't know, I can't remember last time I was in a relationship. Well, no, I was in a relationship prior to the one I'm in now. I was engaged before.
Yeah.
But it didn't end bad to where like I was mad at anything. We still talked up until like a year ago or so. We would just check in every once in a while.
Yeah, I've never had it ended bad where it was, oh, no, that's not true. I did have one where I lived with the girl, and then we broke up, and I had to have the police there when she came to get her stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because she was a bit of a kooky kook.
Joe, I feel like you're the only one that really has had bad relationships.
Well, my last marriage ended badly.
Yeah.
So, I would have to agree with that.
Your last relationship was a little weird.
It was a little weird, but, at the end, other than her coming back and refusing to accept that.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. It's pretty
refusing
bad.
to accept that you guys weren't together.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
drinking again, JD.
Yeah. I had to re-break up with her a few times.
But I don't have any where I'd want to get even with the girl.
No, and most of my relationships, I'm still friends, or at least can still talk to them.
That seems like the right way to do it.
Yeah.
This guy, he did not have the same thing. His name is Christopher Steeman. He is charged with sexual cyber harassment. I don't agree with this, but I do like it. A Brevard County man is accused of revenge porn after multiple nude images of a woman found in public areas throughout a Satellite Beach Publix.
Oh, no.
According to an arrest report, the photos, which were printed on postcard-style paper, were placed in locations accessible to the general public, including children. They are found in the child seating area of shopping carts, the men's room, the soda aisle, and the outdoor merchandise bin. The victim confirmed the images were from a private photographs previously shared only with the defendant during their relationship, and she did not give him consent for the photos to be distributed publicly or displayed in public areas. Surveillance footage did capture the defendant entering the store twice. During the second visit, he attempted to conceal his identity, but was seen holding an item consistent with the recovered photos, the police said. The victim positively identified the defendant, Christopher Steeman, 43, in the surveillance footage, and disclosed a recent custody-related dispute, which may have been a motivating factor, according to the arrest report. She describes a history of a similar incident involving the defendant displaying nude images without her consent. So they did this twice.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This guy is ruining it for the rest of us. Because of guys like this, girls don't trust us anymore to send nudes. I think this guy's the problem. I'm pretty good with keeping my nudes private. I did tell you that if
nudes?
No.
Well.
Nudes that are sent to me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I do still get a pretty decent amount of nudes. Some of them are just...
I don't ever. I had one girl send me her boobs on Instagram, and I go, was that for me? And she goes, yeah, just wanted to give you a little treat. And I was like, all right.
All right.
Yeah.
It was odd. And Carmen, I got to tell you, that was probably like 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
I think I solicit it more. I talk about it on the air a
You're
lot.
fishing for it?
You ask for it.
You're sending heart emojis.
A lot of fire emoji.
Amber Rose has never sent me nudes. I will tell you that.
I can find some of her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But it's different. It's different if they send them to you or. No, I do appreciate them more, I think, than you guys do. I like to get them. They fuel me.
You're soliciting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm telling you, I am. I'm saying it.
We all appreciate boobs and stuff. Like,
it's funny because my wife will ask me, like, whenever Pitbull Toddler we're out playing or something, she goes, "Dang, girls hit on you," and not like in a way of any girl, like she's checking in on me. She's interested, and I go, I don't know. I never know. And also, I don't put out the vibe or anything like that. So I'm just like,
we're so different, Galvin.
Yeah. Whenever I'm done, I'm usually like, hey, all right, I'm out of here. Peace. See you
But
guys.
you say to your wife, I don't know. Well, my wife, she doesn't ask me. I make sure she knows. I come home and I was like, oh, yeah. After I was done, the ladies were lining up for me.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait to touch my arms. Yeah.
I
She's like, I'm sure they were.
My wife's response is the best, whatever, because she's joking as well, whatever. But I'll be like, I saw so-and-so, whatever, and she said that I look good, that I lost weight. And she goes, I'll kill her.
Yeah, I think that if you send me, I've been very honest about this. If you send me nudes, like if I'm on here during a show and I get a nude, I don't go, hey guys, look at this. I mean, never do. But occasionally, it might be something I show Pete. That's it. That's all you get. And I'm very upfront about that.
Yeah.
Know that if you're sending me nudes, there's a chance Pete's probably seen it already too.
That's good.
Okay, yeah, that's it though. We keep it in our own little circles.
You're not sending it to him. You're
No.
just showing it.
I might show it to him. Yeah. He's pretty reciprocal with that. You know, we just have okay, yeah. That's it.
Never seen this.
Yeah. I get very excited if it's somebody that we know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's always good.
Do you remember how that came about? Like it was, whenever we first got computers, and then you would see that there were different sites and stuff, and then somebody that you knew that had nudes up, like if they were doing something or posting stuff.
The first one.
I know exactly. I know because it was a girl that used to come in the nightclub, and she was early on, like cam girl or
right.
posting pictures of herself and stuff. Because I've told this story before. I was single back then, whatever. And I emailed her, and I had no idea that like you would know what my email address was or anything. Yeah, so I was like, "Hey, if you ever need like somebody to do some pictures with you or do some video stuff, let me know."
One of the girls I graduated with, she did the couch. The casting couch.
Casting couch.
Oh, really?
And everyone found out, and it wasn't just her; it was like her and her cousin. They went out
at
there
the same time.
No.
Oh,
but their like episodes were basically like back to back, or like really close together. So
back to back is right.
But everyone found it, and I remember that was like a big like holy.
How do you
crap.
think she stumbled onto that?
I think she was like traveling and just trying to figure out what she wanted to do with her life. And so part of that was going out to LA or wherever that was.
Yeah.
And just like, let's see if I can make it out here. Oh, no one will find out. No one has the internet from our little old town. And of course, and then
everybody did.
And the worst part is like, of course, it was the guys who found it. So her dad instantly found out. And she had, and it was.
Gio, is there anything that would crush you more?
Oh, no. No,
I would be so disappointed.
I would
my
be
daughter
just devastated.
Like I look at that, I follow that girl that Galvin turned me on to, whose name I can never remember, the one that's dating Young Gravy now, and she's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and she's super successful, and she has a relationship with her parents. Her father,
a good relationship. She just bought her mom a brand new like truck or car.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And her parents are like, yeah, it's what she does. She's a sex worker, and she does mostly stuff by herself or with other girls. And it's not that bad. I would still be I couldn't even celebrate in the success that my daughter had, which is weird because I don't look down on other girls for doing that. I don't really care.
No.
But I think if it was my daughter, I would just be crushed.
What would be worse? Whether she got recruited and paid to be on one of these videos, or you see these videos that like of dudes that recorded with their, they met a girl or hung out with a boyfriend, they recorded, and then it gets on these porn sites and it never goes away.
That is
like
a
these
guy I'd have to
homemade,
kill. That's a guy I have to kill.
Tinder dates and
Yeah.
stuff. Like they record it and then it gets out there, and that never goes away ever.
No, it definitely
Like she had no idea that it was going to get out.
Yeah.
That would be worse.
Yeah, I used to tell Joey all the time when he was younger, I was like, I don't know what he's sending to girls or what girls are sending to him. And I just used to tell him all the time that stuff never goes away.
Yeah.
And it'll always come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
No matter how, I'm like, at the time he was playing football, if you were a college football player or something, that's when it becomes news again.
You're going to get drafted, and then all of a sudden revenge porn comes out. Yeah.
I remember when I was living in Tallahassee, you'd go to the bars and the clubs, and there were always people there recruiting for, at the time, Girls Gone Wild, Bang Bus, all those college like porn sites.
Yeah.
There would be people there at the clubs like, hey, you want to make some money recruiting and trying to get girls to do it.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Joe is a pioneer in that kind of stuff. I mean, we would be out at Jammin's and they'd have a wet T-shirt contest, and most of the footage would be stuff that we shot backstage of Joe and Hamill and them shooting video.
And here's the crazy thing. All of us working in radio, we all know what people will do for a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine you're getting your 21-year-old girl or 20-year-old girl in the club, and you're going to get a $250 bar tab or something, whatever.
Yeah.
Then they're like, yep, all right, here we go.
Yeah, it's great until it becomes your daughter.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a real problem.
Man, I would. I can't even imagine.
Carmen, do you think your dad is like not that big of a deal because it's just Holly?
I don't think so.
Like if I had 3 daughters,
Yeah,
I'd
why
be
not
like,
3?
I got one that's just a little slutty, but the other 2 are pretty good.
No, I mean, it definitely has affected their relationship. And
That she's sexy?
no, that just her lifestyle and her choices and what she chooses to do. And it's just like, it's just very opposite from anything that we were taught or came up from. You know
Which
what I mean?
is
So
interesting because, like, my daughter, I think it would be extra disappointing because I've been super dad. And most of those girls are like, oh, they didn't have a father in their life, and here I am, super dad. So if she did that now, I'd be like, what did I do wrong?
yeah, but again, it's not even like now. Like before, it was so taboo.
Yeah.
and it was like that. If you get into that world, then you are a disappointment, and you know what I mean. Like that's what I grew up with.
OnlyFans is so normalized
Right.
now that I worry.
Yeah, and there's girls on there who are like, well, I don't get naked. I just post pictures, or I don't do sex stuff. So it's so normalized and it's so in their face all the time that it's like it's not. It doesn't seem to be as a big deal as it once was.
So I remember, you want to talk about along the lines of finding out, was what is her porn name? I don't want to say her real name.
Oh,
Casey's wife.
Melissa Dawson.
Melissa.
Oh, yeah. Don't give it away.
I found her by accident on a porn site.
Yeah.
Had no idea, no clue at all that she did that stuff. Saw it and was like, got on the air one day and I was like, oh man, I saw something. And she messaged me and said, you didn't know? I go, no, how would I know? I don't know. I just thought you were good looking.
You kind of figured it out.
Well, I mean, this was very, very early on. I didn't even really know. I don't know if I knew their names. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then since then, I have become friends with them. And I one day on the cruise, we were out in the water talking about stuff, and I go, "Hey, since we're out here, I got questions." And she was like, "Yeah, whatever." I'm like, "You kids, you care?" And she's like, "No, they know. They don't pay attention to it, and they don't." And I was like, "Oh, that's just it is very. They're very normal people."
Yeah,
and they're very nice people. They're classy people. It's not like they just have a adult job,
right?
An adult job.
I always say that about Lilu Love. She's so normal and so sweet and stuff and everything. And you think that, I don't know, for some reason we have this perception of people that work in any kind of cam stuff or OnlyFans that they're wild and doing all these. She makes money.
She makes
knows
money.
what she's doing.
And has no interest in banging any of us.
No.
Doesn't ever do. Is
Married,
never
her husband
married,
films and stuff. And and
well,
she's
we feel that way because of the porn star Priya Rai, who came in here and started using milkshake straws.
well, yeah, and that's
nuts.
There are some crazy ones.
Right,
and it's certainly different now from when it was just you had to do porn and it was shot by Vivid or whoever that. And those girls were pretty wild. The majority of them were, strippers that turned into porn or whatever. There was maybe 1 out of 1,000 that was like, I'm just doing this for a couple of years and then I'm going to be out. All of them probably thought that, and then they're 35 and they're MILFs and doing all that stuff. But yeah, then once cam stuff came about, and especially now OnlyFans and how it is totally mainstream. It's so mainstream, it's crazy. And I'll tell you, Jenna Jameson is the one that put it over. Jenna Jameson is the one that became such a big porn star and became such a pop culture type person, whatever, and was putting it out there and making money. That's when girls really started saying, yeah, it's totally fine for us to show all this stuff and do this
because
stuff.
she was doing other stuff as well. Like she
Right.
wasn't shunned out of Hollywood.
Exactly.
Well,
she's not doing A-list stuff, whatever, but she's, she's doing other things, and she was interviewed a lot, and she'd be doing sports stuff. She was in Howard's movie,
Yeah, she definitely became the most recognizable true porn star.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, she rose above the other ones. Is that what you're saying? What was the one that was that you found out she was like 14 when she was doing porn?
Oh yeah, that was
Tracy Lords.
Yes.
Tracy Lords.
Of course, Creep knows.
Joey probably shot the video.
Yeah. Sicko.
But she went on to do some mainstream stuff too, and I think that's because Hollywood people felt bad for her. Not that she didn't have the talent, but that they felt bad that she had been sucked in at such a young age. Probably not the best choice of words to use. I don't know.
If your daughter comes to you when she's of age and says, "I'm going to start an OnlyFans,"
I would really be disappointed. I would
try to stop her.
Yeah, I would because I don't want it to. I don't know.
She's like, I'm not going to get naked. Just going to be.
Doesn't matter. I don't want her to. I feel like part of me feels like it's an easy way out, and I feel like she's better than that. And she also, like, right now, I don't look at her. There's nothing about her that's a sexual being. You know what I mean? Carmen, let's think about it. I mean, you look at Holly.
Think about it.
You look at Holly. Holly's a sexual being.
Yeah,
she's got fake boobs.
37.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is she's got fake boobs. She's putting it out there. She's doing sexy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, she looks like the kind of girl that you go, it doesn't make it a bad thing, but she looks like my daughter, she's not only is she a kid, but she
pull up a picture of Holly when she was 12 and see the difference,
Nope, I don't want to see it.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't know until they get of age.
What if your daughter
I would not talk to her. I would not cut her out of my life or anything like that. It would just be disappointing.
Some of these girls that are not like super, they're not very famous. They'll post their earnings, and they're making like mid 6 figures a month.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
There is a market for everything out there. If you're a girl that's on the fence of whether you should do an OnlyFans, I don't know whether guys want to see this. They do. There's a market for you for sure.
But then there's also girls who do it and they don't make money or they don't make as much money, and then on top of that, now how do you go back to the corporate world? If someone finds that, but so then what can you do?
Yeah, you
so
don't
now
really hear
you've ruined your future, or you know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of things.
I feel like my wife is missing an opportunity to do something non-sexual altogether, but along the lines of Dr. Pimple Popper, where she can do her therapy. Something she has some sort of niche thing that she does on Instagram, kind of like Cody, where she does like short little videos of something. Like, I watched a woman the other day that was a therapist, and she did a thing. She goes, all right, close your eyes and do this and think of a color, and now try to find something in the room with that color. And and it turned out that it was just garbage. I did it to see what she was doing, and it was garbage, but she was attractive, and she had 250,000 followers.
Sure.
And that was just from being attractive. And I thought to my wife, if I could find the one thing that she could do, I think that she'd be pretty good at that.
Yeah, you only hear like the success stories on OnlyFans,
Right.
Like
there's plenty. Yeah, there's plenty of girls that tried it and didn't make any money. But also the thing about that,
why is every OnlyFans girl in the top 1%?
That's what I asked. What's her name that was in here? Moose's stepdaughter or whatever.
Yeah, I
think
I took statistics in college. You can make yourself the 1% of anything.
But here's the thing, also, Carmen, is you have to put time into it and do it. It's a lot like you can be a realtor, but if you want to be successful, you got to do a lot of stuff.
And that's what and that's the part that a lot of girls don't think of. They think their platform
everybody just comes to them
is OnlyFans, right? Where no, a lot of the girls that are successful on OnlyFans, they keep up with Instagram, they keep up with TikTok, but both those platforms have different rules that you have to abide by. So you can only do bikini stuff on these two, but then you have to draw people. But that's how your family finds out you do it. So if you're trying to do it secretly,
I'll prove it to you, Carmen, that's absolutely correct. Is how many guys in this room, by a show of hands, have never seen a girl on Instagram and then checked her link to see if she had an OnlyFans?
100%.
Yeah. Well, you have to. Yeah. You see a girl on there and you're like, oh, she's got to have an OnlyFans. And then you click the link tree and you're like, yep, there it is.
Also, I don't think I could bring myself to pay for OnlyFans.
And you don't have to. I'm telling you right now, you find a girl on Instagram, I could probably find her on Reddit.
Right? Let me ask you a question. You get a girl on OnlyFans that you just think is absolutely gorgeous, and you're like, I gotta see that.
Yeah.
Like, just the curiosity doesn't get to you.
There's been nobody thus far that got me like that, where I'm like, I gotta pay this girl to see her.
There were a couple. I mean, I must have paid a total of $35 in OnlyFans in my life. Okay, but one was one girl that I just thought was so gorgeous, I wanted to see more.
Yeah.
The rest were just girls that I kind of knew. I'm like, oh, I know that girl. You know what I mean? I gotta see that. I gotta know that. That was it. That was just girls I know. And then I was over with it and done with it. And I was.
And then you wonder if they can see your credit card bill. If they can see your
they can.
They can. Yeah. You just hold off, Gio. That one girl that I did join that listens to the show. I don't want to say her. I don't know what I can say, what I can't say. But she's gorgeous. And she's a listener of the show, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then she messaged me and said, oh, you finally gave in. I was like, yeah, I'm not, but I wasn't trying to hide it. You know what I mean? I'll talk about it on the air. So,
but again, I almost think that's what makes it worse if you know them, because for whatever reason in your mind, like now you want to see them and hang out with them, or you have access to them. I don't know. I
am like the one chick that I was just talking about. She's just super pretty dressed. You know what I mean? And I've met her and she's come out too, but she's also there with her husband. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not trying to, it's the closest thing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to bang him, but I wouldn't mind seeing her naked. You know what I mean? She got big fake boobies. I wouldn't mind seeing them. You know, That's it though. Just out of curiosity. And then after 1 month, you're done. You know, you see it, you're in, you're out.
Done.
You think you're done. There's so many more people out there that have like piqued my curiosity, but that's when you have to have some control. You know, I remember when OnlyFans first started, and I talked to Bert, and Bert's like, "Oh yeah, I just joined them all." Like, what do you mean? He goes, "I just pay for them." I go, "Leanne doesn't care," and she goes, "No, she doesn't care. It's $5 a month or whatever." Like, yeah, but once you're spending $35 a month, that becomes something. You know?
Yeah. And you forget about it, and you've been paying for it for the last 4 years.
Yeah. You know, I follow that Carter Cruz that was DJing on Bert's tour. She was a porn star.
Oh, yeah?
They found her doing porn, and she also did DJ and stuff, and they were like, hey, do you want to come DJ for us? That's great.
I got to tell you, too, there are DJs that you can see are DJing, and they have records, and they're doing stuff with records and everything, but there's also DJs that are just pushing a button.
Yep.
They actually have where they'll show, they're turning dials and doing stuff, and they're like, it's not even connected.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a hot girl with bunny ears on, and you're like, all right.
Fine with me.
She's a great DJ.
As long as she looks good.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, Jim Florentine is here. He will join us in the studio. Is Chad Zumag with him?
Yes.
Still listen anyway, though. Don't let that stop you. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Another check of traffic. We have a disabled vehicle in Hillsborough County on US 41 northbound at Sims Road. The left lane is blocked there. An accident in Brandon on Causeway Boulevard at Providence Road. And an accident in Hillsborough on Lutz Lake Fern Road west of the Suncoast Parkway. And that's your Tampa Bay traffic.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
Mike Calta here with a piece of advice. If you want to save money on your next vehicle, here's what you need to do. Don't overpay to begin with. I know it sounds like I'm oversimplifying, but I'm not, because depending on what dealership you choose, you may be inadvertently agreeing to pay for hidden fees that can cost thousands, and those are tacked on after you've negotiated the price of the car. For instance, if you purchase a vehicle at most dealerships, you're automatically going to be charged as much as $1,000 to $1,500 for their dealer fee, not to mention paying for dealer ads. That's a long-standing practice where the car dealer ads unwanted and unnecessary option to your vehicle and cost them almost nothing, but cost you plenty. It could be everything from VIN etching to fabric protection, and there could be multiple add-ons on a single purchase, and that, my friend, adds up. But at Stingray, there is no dealer fee and no dealer add-ons either. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive. You've probably seen or heard of weather-type Mike and his love of cookies. Mike jokes about cookies, but what he takes seriously is standing behind the windows and doors sold by WeatherTight Windows. WeatherTight offers their signature lifetime warranty on all installations, and WeatherTight Mike's vow is to achieve 100% complete and total customer satisfaction. Call today for a free quote on replacement windows and doors and tell them that Mike Calta sent you.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Tracy dreams to simply be like every kid. A devastating car accident nearly crushed that dream. But today, Tracy laughs with friends and makes memories to last a lifetime. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Tracy's dream because we share it. Together, every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Setting here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Limited time offer plus tax, tag, title, dock fee. Not valid in space or underwater. Must love trucks. Results may cause spontaneous high fives and neighbor envy. See Rivard Buick GMC for details. Disclaimers are the worst. This is Captain Zach Sturm for my friends at Rivard Buick GMC. Listen, Rivard hates disclaimers. That's why the price you see on the website is the price you get. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com. And when you see a new GMC Sierra 1500 up to $15,000 off, guess what? That's the price. That's how Rivard Buick GMC got to be the #2 GMC dealer in the country. Massive discounts with no catch. See for yourself at RivardBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Tacoma or RAV4, your choice. $249 a month. Limited time only at Sun Toyota during Toyota's national sales event. Your choice. New Tacoma or RAV4, $249 a month. Sun Toyota savings are in effect on new Tacoma or RAV4. Now only $249 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. SunToyota.com. $12.98. Private tag agency fee $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. 2025 Tacoma SR5 $249 for 36 months. $49.99 DAS. 2025 RAV4 LE $69.99 DAS. No security deposit required. Expires 9/2/25.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight?
It's time to try Hers. At forhers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at forhers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/radio. forhers.com/radio.
Summer is still here, and so are those hot summer deals. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month. Or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 0% APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/policy. That's ethos.com/policy.
Rates may vary. Build monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
You could win 2 tickets to the All-Star Jam with Kane Brown, John Party, Brett Young, and more in concert Sunday, August 17th at Edition Financial Arena in Orlando. Just visit theboneonline.com to enter for your shot at scoring 2 tickets to see Kane Brown in concert.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Typical mid-August weather into the weekend. Mix of sun and clouds during the day. Slow-moving storms developing, about 30-40% chance. Highs low to mid-90s, mostly clear at night, and lows near 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
8:42 on The Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. In the studio with us is our friend Jim Florentine. Longtime friend of the show, Jim Florentine.
It's been probably 15, 20 years.
Yeah, we've been going for a long time. I'm about ready to wrap it up. Not our friendship. I mean, the show.
Not the show, our friendship.
Yeah. I always talk about this, especially when you're here, but I sat down at 39 and a half years old and said, I want to do a roast, and this is my dream team. And you were on that dream team, and we got every one of the only person that we wanted to come on that refused to come on was Nick DiPaolo. And I was still.
Nick wouldn't do it?
Well, Nick had done the show 6 times or so up at that point. And when we asked him to do it, he was the only comic to say no. And he said he really didn't feel like he knew the show well enough to come in and roast me, which is great. All you do is make fat jokes. You know what I mean?
And then you hit everybody that's on the panel.
Right.
You knew all the comics that were on the panel.
That was the thing. So the next time he came to town, and they tried to book him on the show, I go, I don't feel like I know him. so we didn't have him on. Then the next time he came to town, we did have him on, and then we squashed it. I mean, he's Nick. He's a miserable prick as it is. So
that was me, Norton, Bert Kreischer, Greg Fitzsimmons,
Robert Kelly,
Stengel
Brothers.
Right, the Stengel Brothers.
Fitzsimmons.
it's.
I mean, like so I picked all my guys that I always loved from O&A and from Howard Show that I knew back in the day, and then were able to become friends with and have them on my show. And I said, if I'm going to do it, this is the way I'd want to do it. And we'll throw out a wide net and we'll see what we can get. And we got every one of them. And it was, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better. I got a Comedy Central style roast.
Yeah, I got to tell you, out of all the stuff we've done over the years and stuff, I think the Punch Out was great.
Yeah.
But I think that the roast may have been my favorite thing. I think that was the most fun night because it was just a blast.
And I think, if I remember correctly, I think your wife had the best set.
She rocked it, yeah.
Murdered
She
you.
made me so.
I know.
I mean, you love your wife and you don't want her to do these jokes. She had a joke about you that I had to tell her no, and I was like, no, that's too much. And I was like, you realize you're going to do this in front of professional comedians. You're gonna look like an absolute. And she went up there and just murdered me, murdered the set. She did great. Yeah, it was a good time. So anyway, good to see you. How are things going?
Everything's good, man.
You got a full head of hair, man. You look good.
You know, it's thinning a little, but what are you going to do? You keep on as long as possible.
You were growing it. You had a beard going for a while.
Yeah.
I commented on your Instagram a couple of times. Sexy lumberjack Jim looked pretty good.
Yeah, I go back and forth. It's a pain in the ass having a beard.
Yeah, tell me about it. I have right now. I have cruise beard. I did not shave the whole week of the cruise. Then came back and was like, I'm not shaving now either. I don't know what's going to happen. I always grow it out. I want to look like one of those retired Navy SEAL guys that just go kind of fat but still have a cool beard. And
you just look like a regular SEAL.
I'm just kind of fat. I can't get it to go.
By the way, I was going to ask you because I saw one of the pictures from the cruise for like dinner or something. It was you and your wife. Did you dye your beard before the cruise, or was it?
Of course I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you dye your eyebrows?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know. Maybe that just made everything look darker.
I have weird gray spots that just grow over here. So my wife one day was like, you should just dye your beard. And I go, I don't know. That's going to look kind of, once you dye it, after like a day or two, it doesn't look weird anymore.
It's funny, though. It's interesting because a lot of girls say that guys with gray in their beard, like, they love that.
Yeah, but if I get a little gray over here or a little gray over here, it's fine. But for some reason, it's growing out like rabbit hairs, like right on my cheeks.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, it does look weird.
Those are but you're in Florida. That's why chicks are saying that. All the women down here have daddy issues.
I guess.
Don't knock it. We've learned how to how to master it. You follow any OnlyFans girls?
No.
Have you ever?
No, I never did.
Yeah, I did a couple, and I had to ask my wife for permission first because I just use my credit card. It just comes up on the credit card, and it doesn't try to hide it at all. It just like says OnlyFans and then puts a little picture of a vagina next to it.
Now you could say you were watching somebody's comedy special or something.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know if he could pull that off.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I just did Kelly's podcast on Monday in the city, and Savannah Rose, I guess, is that OnlyFans chick.
Okay.
And does porn or whatever. I met her. I didn't even know. But the only one I know is Karen Feehan that's on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Now, I did not pay to see her, but I did Google Karen Feehan's butthole and saw it. And then I was like, oh. Then when she came in the studio, I told her, I said, I don't have the balls to join your OnlyFans, but I did. And she goes, oh, yeah, you're a freeloader. You just look at all the freestyle. I was like, all right, I'm sorry. But she's right. So next time she came in, I offered her $6 to just show it to me right here. She would not do it. She keeps it tight, man. She keeps her body like she looks good.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. It bothers me that Luis Gomez has slept with so many hot women in comedy. He's tainted them all.
He's a professional.
Yes,
you know, because most comedians are nerds. They have no rap.
Yeah.
And Lewis has got a rap. Lewis has been on the streets since he was a kid.
Right.
He knows barking, getting people in a club. I think he was a bouncer at some point or whatever. So he knows. Yeah.
It's worked for him. You had the fortunate chance to go over to England for the Ozzy concert.
I was at the last show.
Who was it? You and Norton went over there together?
Me and Norton, yeah.
How was he to travel with?
He's great.
Yeah,
you know,
I love Jim.
We started together, me and Jim.
Right.
I started a little before him, and we bonded over our love of Ozzy.
Yeah.
And then we always said, man, if we can go to Birmingham, England, imagine. We always thought, like, let's just go over there and walk around where Ozzy grew up. We were that fanatical about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't love any band that much that I love Pearl Jam, but I've never even been to Seattle. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think it's great. I just I'm trying to think of what I love the most that I would travel somewhere to see it.
Yeah, so we always thought, and then all of a sudden that they put the show on. We got to go.
Yeah,
and we weren't sure if Ozzy was going to show up because there was room. Once they sold the whole thing out, it sold out in 15 minutes. They said, "Listen, Ozzy's like, look, I'm not. I'm not doing a set with Black Sabbath. I'm just going to do bits and pieces and whatever I can do.
Right.
So then the rumor was maybe he'll sing a little of a song or whatever. Like, oh, man. So everyone's like, I'm not going to go. I said, we got to go. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And we went. It was unbelievable.
Did you pitch it to Sirius or did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, but you know what they said.
You got to pay for yourself.
Yeah.
They said no, and I just went anyway. And then they
really?
went, yeah.
I thought they sent you guys over there. No.
No.
Wow.
No. Well, Jim was already out at Sirius. Jim wasn't at Sirius anymore.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
It was crazy because we just got tickets through like family and friends.
Yeah.
But we didn't think we were going to get backstage or anything. I was going to get a ticket out front off a scalper or whatever.
Right.
You know, and they weren't. It was a charity thing, so they weren't putting them up on like any of the sites, StubHub, because it was maybe 3 days before they said they'll put some up. But we wound up getting tickets, but we didn't think we were going to get backstage or anything.
What is your connection? Like, who do you go to first?
Sharon Osbourne.
So you can call Sharon if you wanted to?
No, but her assistant.
Okay.
Jim knows.
Yeah.
And our manager, we have the same manager, me and Jim. So he contacted, they'll get 2 tickets. Because they said we're going to be over there. So don't worry, we'll hook them up. You have to pay full price because it's charity with no problem.
Because you guys are probably the only ones asking for tickets, right?
Yeah, I
know. but also, I mean, you are both huge fans. She knows that. You have the rock show. Jim has had Ozzy on the show before. Like you two are somebody that I'd want to have
a long
there.
time.
Yeah, Sharon. You know, they hired me, Sharon and Sharon basically for Ozzy's Boneyard on Sirius. I still work on there.
Right.
And Jim's been to Ozzy's house. Jim's really close to Ozzy.
Yeah.
He went to his 70th birthday and all that stuff, so they know him forever. But he hasn't hit him up in a long time because Ozzy hasn't done anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we get outside this the day before the venue, and they're selling merchandise outside the venue. So me and Jim had a day off and go, you know what, let's just go down there, get the merchandise so we don't have to carry it the next day. Because we're going to buy every shirt.
Smart.
Right.
So we get down there, and then Jim goes, I'm gonna text Sharon's assistant. I haven't texted him in 10 years. Let me see if he's around. Maybe, who knows? All of a sudden, he gets right back to him. Yeah. Where are you guys? I can hook you up. Come to Gate G.
Oh, wow.
Next thing you know, we're in there, and it was like the day before, so we watched all rehearsals.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool. Was amazing. I mean, Steven Tyler coming out.
Yeah,
Dude,
who knew? Who expected that?
Unbelievable.
He crushed.
He hasn't sang in like 3 years because he had that throat issue.
And they canceled the tour, and so he said, listen, I can't sing anymore. And then he came out and did that, and everyone was like, you can't sing anymore? Because that was pretty good.
And meanwhile, 2 nights ago, Joe Perry plays here with Chris Robinson singing, and the guys from Stone Temple Pilots playing in his band.
Yeah.
I mean, they both still have it going.
Yeah. So we saw that. Sammy Hagar was there. We saw all the rehearsals, and Nuno Betancourt was unbelievable.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because all those old metalheads, I was in the crowd with them. They have no idea who Nuno is. That guy from Extreme, he's that good. They didn't know he was that good because. All they know is more than words.
Yeah, exactly.
So they never knew that guy was a good. I go, he's the modern day Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, he can play anything, and he definitely helped out Jakey Lee.
Jake's got arthritis in his wrist. So I interviewed him. He said, "Look, I can't play a Bark of the Moon. It's too much for my, with the arthritis and stuff." So he did Shot in the Dark and Ultimate Sin.
Because if you saw him on the second song, he went to play like a lead melody thing, whatever, and he started it, and then he just kind of like went like this and shrugged his shoulders, and I felt so bad. I'm like, oh, God. Because he's one of my favorites. I love Jakey Lee.
People went crazy with Jakey Lee backstage. Like Paul McCartney was there.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was bowing to the guy because he hasn't been around in forever.
Yeah.
He popped up like 10 years ago for like a year, and that was it.
And didn't he recently get like shot? Like
3 times. He got shot in Vegas. Recovered from that. And Ozzy hasn't seen him in 38 years since he fired him.
Oh, that's crazy.
And it was the first time Axl and Ozzy ever met.
Yeah. That's hard to believe.
Which is crazy. Well, Axl hibernated for 25 years. But yes, and it's the first time him and Hetfield seen each other since 92 when they had that tour.
Right.
When they had all that drama on the tour.
Yeah.
That's the first time they saw each other.
He seems like he's kind of got his, I mean, it doesn't sound great, but he seems like he's kind of got his act together now. Like he looks healthier and he looks like he's kind of normal now.
When you can gross like $4 or $5 million a show,
that'll do it.
You get your act together. He shows up on time. No, he's been good. I mean, his voice was. Everyone was complaining about his voice.
Well, he did sound very Mickey Mouse-ish, and like people have been saying. I mean, he sounds
singing
high
all
pitch.
falsetto. Yeah.
Well, you know what happened was they usually take 4 days off between the shows to rest his voice, Axl.
Okay.
So they did a show the night before in Sweden. 3 hours and 15 minutes their shows are. They got on a plane at 2 in the morning, got to Birmingham at like 4 a.m., had a sound check at 10 a.m., and he was on stage like 6 hours later.
Okay.
Yeah, but also it's not like that's the only show where he sounds like Mickey Mouse. He's been sounding like Mickey Mouse for the last year that they've been touring.
The year they came back and then he sang with AC/DC for 10 shows.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable.
Yeah, he sounded good then where he was using more of his Axl voice, but also, you know, you look at Appetite for Destruction was recorded when he was 20-something, whatever. You know, like Brian Johnson said, he goes, if I would have known we'd been around this long, I wouldn't have sang that high.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Who's the band that Sharon nixed off the tour? You know.
I don't know. There's always these rumors. It was always rumors it was Megadeth because the big four were there, Anthrax, Slayer, and Metallica, and Megadeth wasn't. But then she said it wasn't Megadeth.
Right.
She's like, I'll reveal it because I don't want it slipping out. I said, I don't even want I think she wanted to tell me and Jim, but I said, I don't even want to know because if it gets out
Then it's
there,
gonna be on you.
might think it's me. Like whenever a band has an album like 2 weeks before it's out, they go, we'll send it to you. I go, don't, because I might hit a wrong button and it's going to get out there and I'm going to get blamed for it.
Yeah.
Because we all thought it was Motley Crue, but then they said not Motley Crue. And then we thought Kiss.
No, they weren't that close with Kiss.
Yeah.
And then Kiss isn't going to come out, I don't think, out of retirement.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll do it on their own terms.
Right.
So it wasn't them either. So I'm not sure who it was.
Who could it have been?
Yeah, who else is big enough where it would be a big deal?
And it wasn't Iron Maiden because they had falling out with Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
So, and Iron Maiden was on tour, AC/DC was on tour, Judas Priest was on tour, and so was Scorpions.
And I just read a thing that Tony Iommi invited Robert Plant, but Robert Plant was out doing something else, and he was like, nothing against it. He goes, I just was already scheduled somewhere else.
And Brian May was there, but he didn't perform. He wanted to perform with Sabbath, and Iommi was like, nah.
Yeah, because him and Tony are really good friends.
Yeah, but he was there.
Wow. What a group of people that they got together.
It was insane.
Wow.
It was like it was the heavy metal Live Aid. It really was.
Yeah. If you're Ozzy, like we said before the concert, we're like, he'll be dead a month after the concert. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we were concerned if he'd even make it to the concert. Like you said, he said he might do a song or two with whatever. But yeah, we were like, if he makes it and does it, he's going to be dead within that month. And wound up being
he always said his dad retired at 60 years old, a blue-collar worker. He died like 10 days later after he retired. He goes, I never wanted to retire. My dad had nothing to do. He was bored.
Yeah.
And he just dropped dead. And Ozzy 17 days after retires.
For the record, I'll be fine after I retire. I just want everybody to know. I'll grab a fishing pole. I got plenty of things I want to do. Yeah. My great-grandfather died when I was in high school. He ate a piece of coconut custard pie, and he pushed himself away from the table, and he said, that is the best piece of coconut custard pie I've ever had. And then he went, and he died. I feel like at some point in his life, he said, I don't want to die until I eat the best piece of coconut custard pie. So I'm never declaring that. Just things I got to look out for. Jim Florentine is here with us. He is going to be performing Sunday. Are you here for the whole weekend? Just hanging out?
Wesley Chapel Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
And then Sunday, the Side Splitters in Tampa.
Oh, okay. So good. I'm glad you clarified that. I thought it was the other way around. So the Wesley Chapel Side Splitters Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday is a charity show, correct?
Yeah.
A veteran show? For
I think the Tunnels for Towers or something.
Oh, really?
I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I just know I'm doing Sunday at the Breakfast Club.
All right, that's good. 960-1197 or sidesplitterscomedy.com to make reservations. Do you, is Yiannis here?
Yes.
Do you know Yiannis?
Yeah.
Do you want to hang out with Yiannis?
Sure.
Do you mind? Yeah, okay, cool. We'll take a break when we come back. Yiannis Papus will join us. Jim Florentine's here. Chad Zumach's here. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Another check of traffic, an accident in Pinellas on Belcher Road, southbound between Alderman Road and Nebraska Avenue. In Pinellas Park on Park Boulevard, eastbound approaching 66th Street North, the right lane is blocked there due to an accident. In Ruskin, State Road 674 eastbound at 24th Street Southeast, watch for an accident there. And in Hillsborough County on Bears Avenue eastbound at Bruce B. Downs, another accident there. And that's your Tampa Bay traffic.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1? At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to 0% APR financing on 2025 Silverado 1500 for well-qualified buyers. Don't take our word for it. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
The best deals under the sun are right here at Very Own Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get $15,000 off a new Ram 1500 during our bigger, better, faster summer event. Or get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days on new rides. Plus, visit our website and enter for your last chance to win a new Ram 1500. Hurry in now during the biggest summer sales event at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down.
Don't let pneumococcal pneumonia break your stride. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk. So be proactive with Capvaxive pneumococcal 21-valent conjugate vaccine to help protect against invasive pneumococcal disease and pneumonia caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive helps protect against the strains of bacteria that cause about 30% more IPD cases than any other pneumococcal conjugate vaccine in adults over 50, according to national level CDC stats. Regional variations may exist. Don't get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired, headache, muscle aches, and fever. Capvaxive does not protect against all strains. For more information, call 1-800-927-8888 or visit capvaxive.com. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive. Need help paying for your Merck vaccine? Visit merckhelps.com. Sponsored by Merck.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. And don't worry about repainting your scuffed up walls or fixing your leaky faucet. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. Receive an all cash offer and close in as little as 21 days. There are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate makes selling your home stress free. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord, just $269 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda, online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Sometimes injuries that may seem minor today affect you for the rest of your life. Not all injuries are visible. I've seen it too many times. A client hires the wrong attorney who just wants to get fast cash. You've already gotten hurt in the accident. Don't get hurt again. Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or give me a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Tampa.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownHyundai.com.
With approved credit, 36 months lease, 10K miles a year, $39.99. Do it. Sonic plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. In the studio with us now, we have Jim Florentine is here. We're joined by Yiannis Papus. Yiannis, good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to be back in Tampa.
I have to tell you, when somebody walks in a room that we haven't seen in a year or so,
yeah,
we're completely judging you as soon as you walk in. Like, Jim sat down and I was like, Jim's hair looks great. He's got a full head of hair. And then you walked in and I was like, Yiannis been working out. Your chest looks big. You look like you're bulking out a little.
Just trying to eat less, be healthier, and Jim sets the standard. I don't know. He's not drinking baby blood because he lives in Jersey, but he doesn't age at all.
Oh, no. You know who we had on the show the other day? Scott Baio. Scott Baio lives down here. You want to talk about somebody that's drinking baby blood from the tap? That bitch is 10 years older than me. It looks like he's about 38.
Yeah, he looks good. But
unbelievable.
Republicans don't have access to baby blood. That's exclusively a Democratic luxury.
Yiannis is here. Jimmy is here. Both of them at Side Splitters, different Side Splitters. Jimmy is going to be at the Side Splitters Wesley Chapel. Giannis will be at Side Splitters Tampa, and you can make reservations to see both of them. Both very good comics. Very rarely do we support two comedy giants in the same weekend.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
Good to have you both here. Friends with each other and know each other.
Yes.
Work in the past.
I love Jim.
Yeah, we see run into each other a lot in New York.
You don't have a lot of people that don't like you. Very rarely do we get
because I don't care what any of the comics do, and I never did. Even when I first started, I just do my own thing. I support all the comics. I said years ago when I started, maybe 30 years ago, there's like 500 cable channels. Everyone can have their own show.
Yeah.
So why would I care?
Right.
So
that was great. When you were cast on the Louis show and you were the comic that was like annoying and stuff. That was so great because it was so against your character. You know.
Right. Yeah. I was like, I know this guy, Louis. I go, I've worked with this guy.
Yeah.
On the road, I could play this guy, no problem.
Dude,
you got Jim on one side of the spectrum, and then you got Mark Maron on the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah,
That's how it goes.
Now, weird. I don't know Mark Maron, and I one time I put out a tweet. I don't know why I couldn't control myself, but I put out a picture of Mark Maron. And I said, I've never met Mark Maron, but I'm 100% sure I'd hate his guts. I don't know his face and everything that I hear about him just makes me think that I would hate his guts. I did see him one time. Remember when Comedy Central did that outdoor comedy festival where they put like 20 comedians on it and they took it around and they brought it here one thing and Mark Maron was there and he just had an air about him when he walked around. I was like, that guy looks like a dick. But I don't know him. And I just hear things like I see him attacking guys like Matt Rife and other guys like, oh, that's just a miserable old bitch is what he is.
He's consistent. I think he's been that way the whole run.
He has. I remember, I worked. He started way before me, but he's from that old school. when I first started, all these guys that were around, and Mark was around at that time, they were so bitter about any young guys coming up. They hated us for some reason. I'm like, dude, you guys are the headliners. We're the MCs.
Well, I mean,
what do you care about
us? But that's because they're not secure. I mean, that's the thing. Like when we hired Galvin, I was like, this guy is one of the funniest guys that I've ever. I listen to all these tapes and I go, this guy's the funniest guy. That's what you want. You want a guy to be funnier than you, to add something to the show. You know what I mean? And unless you're insecure and you're like, oh, what if he's funnier than me? That's what you worry about.
I think it was because back then there was so few opportunities and it was so competitive. Like you had to get past at the club. There was only a few spots. And then to get into Hollywood, you had to blow the right guy. And it was be just the amount of right cute. And so, it was very competitive.
Where'd you get in first?
I think the first place I got in was Stand Up New York. The old Stand Up New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how difficult was that? Was it?
I don't think it was difficult. No. And then the one that was difficult was the comic strip. You had to wait. I remember waiting online, like standing. It was like a long line of 400 people
to get
just get an audition. Yeah.
Holy cow!
It was like the original Kill Tony.
Yeah. It was the original Kill Tony. Yeah.
Right. To get it, you got a spot. There was only like 15 spots, and then you would do like a few minutes in front of the booker, who was really
stiff.
Yeah. Lucian. Yeah. I got in the comic strip because I was just hanging out there and he wanted nothing to do with me. Then he found out I could play softball and he had a softball team. And that's how I got in there.
Oh, that's funny.
And the first game I showed up, I went like 3 for 4, 3 home runs.
Nice. You should
and
just
he's like, listen, you got to work here because you can't be a ringer. You have to work at the club.
Right.
So I got to see you. And I remember he saw my set. He brought me off. He goes, He's like, you got jokes that a bunch of kids in a locker room would just nudge each other. They're very sophomoric. He goes, but I could use you for proms. The prom kids will love you at 3 in the morning, so you passed. And that's how I got in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny because that was, when I grew up, that was the thing to do, was to go to your prom and then go to the comedy club. Dangerfields was the club at the time, although we didn't do that one in my high school, but that's what everybody pretty much did.
Did you do the prom shows?
Yeah, I remember at Caroline.
Like 3:30 in the morning. The spot was like 3:45.
Yeah.
They didn't want to be there. We didn't want to be there, but it was good pay when we first started.
It was horrific. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I always wondered, do you ever, how do they know what clubs to go to after a prom that are going to serve high school kids alcohol? Like I knew that in the comedy clubs weren't doing it, but we always knew, all right, after the prom, we have 3 bars that we can go to that'll serve high school kids. And we're all there in tuxedos. There's no chance that we didn't just come from a prom.
Yeah.
They know they're serving alcohol to underage kids.
This is clearly a businessman. Yeah. He's in a tuxedo.
Oh, that was just one of the weird things.
Growing up in New York, it was never a problem to get alcohol.
No,
you just could always get alcohol.
But there were the bars that you can go to and just kind of mingle with the older people, and then there were the bars that just served high school kids. Like we had a bar in Staten Island that we'd all, every high school would go to that one bar. Right, I don't know if they just paid the right guy off or how that worked out, but I always think about that now in my adult years.
Right, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
So, how is it that are the Greeks like the Jews, where you just send messages to each other? How do you Elon Gold? You know who that is? He's a comedian. He came in to do the show years and years ago, and he was like, "I'm already sold out." And I go, "How? Who do people even know who you are?" I only knew because he used to do a good Howard impression back in the day.
Yeah,
and I wanted him to come on because he had not done TV or anything yet. And he's like, it's the Jews. They passed a word out that another Jew is coming up. Is that what's happened with the Greeks? Is that how you and John Stamos became friends?
No, that doesn't. There's not enough Greeks. They don't care. And
they don't care.
No, they don't care. And
this is a huge Greek community down here in Tarpon Springs. They should be all flocking to come support their guy.
Well, they're not. I'll tell you that.
Tickets still available.
Well, I think like if I was more, if I went up there and everything was like, so was out there.
Yeah. You just do straight up comedy.
Yeah, I just do comedies.
I got to know Yiannis. Yiannis was one of the good things that came out of COVID for me because I was doing the podcast with Bobby Kelly and we had you on the show so many times. And because everybody was just so bored and looking for something to do, and you comedians were all worried about what your lives were going to be like. Didn't you have a dead fish in your refrigerator?
No, that's Sal Volcano. I know Sal. That's Sal.
No, that couldn't have been Sal. Because maybe it was Virgie.
I would remember if I had a dead fish.
Somebody on the show whose
Talking
son.
about my wife after we had our second kid.
Somebody
She's
had
a
a
dead fish, but she's not in the refrigerator.
Somebody had a pet that died. A dead fish.
That's Sal Volcano. He's got a leaky roof. I mean, there's something wrong with the kid's brain. He had a goldfish that died.
Right.
And he loved the goldfish so much he keeps them in the freezer. I mean, it's like borderline sociopath.
Yeah, because what are you going to do? Do you visit the freezer and look at the fish? I mean, what do you do?
I guess he fake feeds them in there. It's like the Norman Bates of goldfish owners. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well, I have my son's foreskin in my freezer.
Do you really?
Yeah. When he was born, my brother-in-law was in the delivery room, and the doctor comes in and says, hey, we're doing a circumcision. I go, hey, can you give him the foreskin? He collects them. I was just making a joke.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, what? He goes, no, he's just joking. He's a comedian. I go, no, seriously, he collects them. If you could give him his foreskin, it would be great. And the doctor just looked at me, and he walked out, and then a half hour later, he goes, here you go. It's in a jar.
He gave it to you?
Yeah, and I go, now I can't get rid of it.
You can't throw it out.
I can't throw it out, so it's still in my freezer.
Oh, that's hilarious. What do you do? We had our wedding cake in the refrigerator for 7 years. It was in the freezer.
I don't know. It's wrapped in gauze. I haven't looked at it, but it's still in there.
You constantly got to just move it depending on how much meat you buy.
Well, also, when the power went out, I think it was storing Sandy. I'm like, man, I brought it over my mom's down the road. I go, Mom, I can't let this spoil.
Yeah. I need it fresh.
That's so awfully gross.
I know.
So we paid for this thing. They take the blood from the placenta. They take the blood from the sac, and they store it. And they're storing it somewhere in South Carolina. My son's 19. I've been paying for this every month for it. And if he ever has a disease, him or anybody in the immediate family, they can take some of that core blood and inject it into you, and it fights the disease. I don't know. They really sold us on it when it was
you
big
got
time.
scammed. You got scammed.
I don't know. I mean, we haven't had to use it yet, but maybe you got some sort of health benefits from having the foreskin there. What if you find out one day, they'll be like, if only we had the foreskin? You'd be like, hold on.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think more likely if Jim ever gets arrested, they're going to find that and be like, Jesus Christ, what's this guy doing?
One's got a dead fish. The other one's got a foreskin.
You better hope there's no serial killer in your area who takes foreskins.
I know.
You're a prime suspect.
Well, at least it's labeled Luke Florentine. Yeah, my son. Yeah, so at least maybe I can get off on that. It's an official label.
How old is he now?
He'll be 15 next month.
Does he know you haven't?
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
He tries to forget about it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so
Well, my
hard.
friend, I have this crazy friend that said he would eat it on camera.
Oh. Yeah.
And then I told him that. He goes, Dad, come on. I go, no, he's not going to do it. But I'm like, all right, I guess we can't do that.
Would he do it?
Yeah.
We had a
Would
listener.
you let him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Also,
depends how many views it would get.
Yeah, would he season it or just take it raw?
He would just take it raw.
just swallow. We had a guy eat a placenta on the air one time. Because they were saying that, I think maybe it might have been Pamela Anderson. Somebody at the time said that was talking about the health benefits of it and how people were eating it. And then, further research showed that other people do that. They mix it in. So we said, would somebody eat it? How would we get one? Next thing you know, one shows up in a Tupperware at the front of the station. Guy, a listener, his wife had just gone in, asked for it. I guess it was common that they did that. Put it in a Tupperware, brought it to the station. Next day, a guy, I'll never forget, this was 30 years ago. This guy's name was Crazy Ass Jack. Crazy Ass Jack came down to the station with a hot plate, took the placenta, and cooked it in the studio, but mixed it with onions because it was like a liver and onions. And the smell of cooked onions and that placenta will be in my head for the rest of my life. It was probably just the onions that I smell, but it's enough to make me want to vomit just thinking about it right now.
I can imagine.
I
can imagine.
Think about all the stuff over the years that we've had people do. We had a guy snort ashes of a human body.
Yeah.
We had a lady who caught another guy's teeth in her mouth. The guy had his teeth pulled out, and the guy's a gross guy that is always a medicine man.
Yeah.
And she sat there with her mouth open. We threw, trying to make the teeth in her mouth and stuff, because she collects teeth.
Yeah.
So we're like, but we have to throw them in your mouth. You have to be able to, any that you catch, you get to keep. Yeah.
That's an episode of America's Got Talent I would watch.
Right?
Teeth catcher?
Yeah, the teeth catcher.
Do you know about fettuccine?
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
Eating fetuses?
No. That's fetus genie. It's different. I would take that pedicure thing that they have and shave my heels, and it would gather into a cup, and it would look like Parmesan cheese. And then we'd get a bowl of Parmesan cheese, and we'd sprinkle it on it. A bowl of pasta, sorry. And then we'd sprinkle on my fettuccine, and people would eat it for tickets. There's nothing. Would you eat that to go see? If I said I'm sending you to see Ozzy in Birmingham for the last show, would you eat a bowl of fettuccine?
I would eat it without the Parmesan cheese to go see Ozzy. Yeah.
I had to try to explain to these people. I go, you can buy tickets. You don't have to do this.
Yeah.
We also had people suck gravy out of Medicine Man's hair.
Yeah, that was probably the worst thing.
And then eat skin. Yeah.
He has like a big kind of afro, and it was Thanksgiving time, and it was the dumbest thing ever, but we doused his hair in turkey gravy.
And they had to suck it off
and fill
a cup to a line. And first one to do it. Also, they ate the peeling skin off of what's his name?
Yeah, Austin. Yeah.
Oh, so
Weird.
much gross stuff.
Dumb show. This is a dumb show, and I'm sorry you guys are both here. Can't say that word.
Oh.
You got it, Carmen?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
You rather the placenta than the cheese?
Than the feed?
Yeah.
I have very clean feed.
Dude.
Just try it. Try it once. Try it and we'll plug all your cakes. No, I'm just kidding.
But they say there's a lot of benefits to eating the placenta. So much so that now there's companies that will take it, dehydrate it, and put it into pill forms so you can take it. Because for the mother, it's supposed to help with post-depression.
Can you tell she's trying to have a baby? Can you tell she's trying to have a baby?
Yeah.
She's been reading books. She's been reading books. She knows what's going on.
There's benefits. I know you, so then if I did it, I would have to look at you, and every time I look at you, I have to remember that I
ate your placenta.
Feet.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't do that.
I'd feel a special closeness to you, though. And they were like, oh, Yiannis is coming. I'd be like, already booked. Well, he ate my feet. Bump the other guy. We'll bring Yiannis in the studio. Yeah, I don't listen. It's gross as hell to me, and my kids find it on YouTube now, and they're like, "This can't be real." I go, "It's real."
Yeah.
And some of them are like good-looking chicks that do it. I love music, and I love going to events. But there's nothing in the world that would get me to do that. I would not have eaten Howard Stern's feet as a child for anything, or as a teenager to go see anything.
Well, crack will make you do it.
Crack would make you do it. Yeah.
Any type of drug addiction would make you do that.
Yeah. But I'm saying the surprising normality of the people that did it is what has blown my mind over the years.
Fun
So girls were doing it too?
Yeah.
Hot girls.
Yeah.
Hot girls.
It's Florida, though.
Yeah.
If there was, yeah. That didn't happen in any other state.
That's Jim's excuse for everything.
I live down here. I know. You lived in Miami for a little while, didn't you?
1 year, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we know.
What'd you do in Miami?
I did a TV show called Fusion Live on the Fusion Network. I don't know if you remember. It was like it came in and came out. It was like 1 year.
I probably could have put my fettuccine show on the Fusion channel.
Could have very easily, yeah.
And what did you do on the show?
I was like with two journalists, and I was like the comedic relief.
Oh,
yeah. So it was like Disney and ABC News and Univision created this network, and they were trying to target millennials, whatever, and it bombed. It was 2013, 14.
Wow.
Yeah. So I lived in Miami for a year, but I was a big fish in a small pond, and it was great. Like every month, one button of my shirt came undone. And that's how you can count. That's how you can tell how long someone's been in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 3 buttons down, 4 buttons down.
I used to live in Miami too for a little while, and it is just the thing about Miami that gets me is I lived in the really, really rich area. I lived with another family, but then 2 blocks away was a really, really poor area. Like there's no like where the rich areas are in Tampa, and then you go 2 blocks away, it's still rich area. Miami is just such a weird spot to live in.
Oh yeah, and the southern dangerous areas are a lot different.
That is where I worked.
Yeah.
So I worked like in Overtown and all those really bad spots. Because I was fresh out of New York, so nothing scared me like New York scared me. So I wasn't going to be afraid to be in Overtown in Miami. And then after working there, now I'm not afraid of anything.
Right.
Yeah, I've been through the worst of the worst.
You turn a corner and you just see a kid without a shirt on a dirt bike. You're in the wrong area.
For sure. Now, are you back with Chrissy D? Or
we're back.
And how's that going?
It's going good.
Yeah, History Hyenas or just doing
History Hyenas is back. Yeah, it's going great.
And you guys broke up for a while, or just decided not to do it for a while?
We broke up for 3.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What got you back together?
Business.
Money.
Business reconciling. Jesus Christ.
Right.
I don't know.
And you guys are good now, back and solid. How often do you do the podcast?
Once a month. Once a week.
Once a week. And it's going good.
It's going very good.
What are you doing? Any podcasts?
Yeah, I've been doing my own podcast. Yeah, everybo's awful.
Yeah.
I just do it solo now. I've been doing it since like 2011. I've been doing it.
Yeah, I don't. The guys that do radio shows alone and podcasts alone. That's a different kind of talent. I don't. I need to know that somebody's listening and somebody to say yeah every once in a while.
Yeah, I do. I live in Jersey, so I was like, man, but to try to book guests, going to New York once a week and all that stuff, it's too much of a hassle. I'll just do it myself. So.
Yeah. And what do? You just complain about stuff?
Yeah. People send stuff in. They listen. They know the stuff that I'll hate.
Right.
And they just send in. They just fuel the fire.
Yeah.
And I just ran for like 45 minutes, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Who don't you like? You got anybody on the top of your list you don't like?
No, there's not many people I don't
You're
like.
one of those guys that are just you're a likable guy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Everybody loves Yiannis.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, like I love when people say bad about other people, so then I could save it in my head and bring it up and be like, Yiannis, you know who said you're a dick? But nobody ever said that about you.
Yeah, it's
people say about Chad all the time. But nobody else says about you guys.
Yeah, it's a waste of energy.
No, I am fueled by it. I am fueled by anger and hatred.
To be a hateful person.
I know, but it helps me out.
Yeah, no, I like people who are hateful, so you can hate them.
Yeah,
that's fun. That's fun. They make the world a more interesting place. And I respect somebody who's like that more than somebody who's fake. I mean, if you're just going to be, I like a person like that who's just kind of bad in a good way.
I love when Bobby Kelly is mad.
Oh, yeah.
And he's mad at somebody else.
Yeah.
And he calls me to tell me that he's mad at them. And I listen for 20 minutes. And then dude, and that dude, and done. And I go, yeah.
It's one of my favorite things, listening to him get upset.
Oh, yeah.
Because
you don't want him to be upset at you, though.
No. And he's done that to me a few times.
Yeah, same.
But I never take it personally because I'm like, it's his childhood. You could see you could see there's just Boston fury. It's just, you got to understand it's cultural.
Yeah.
He grew up in Boston. So it's like, he's got to yell at something at some point.
He was in kid prison.
He was in kid prison.
Yeah.
He's fought every member of this show physically at one point.
Yeah.
He's got into an altercation with all of us at some point. Yeah, he's still a lot of fun.
It's like herpes. It just his anger flares up once in a while. And it goes into remission for long periods of time.
Yeah, he'll scream at you for like 20 minutes on the phone. And then 5 minutes later, I'll call you, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing. Man.
He is one of the realest people ever. Like there are things that him and I being good friends where you would just blow off, but he'll call up, tell you about it, and I go, I respect that. I respect that you would call me out on that.
Don't do that, dude. That's a lot of that.
Don't treat me like that.
Yeah.
Also, one of the things that we have talked about that I have not seen, but I have heard that Giannis's wife is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
She's a Florida 10 too.
Oh yeah. I remember one time I said something that like I don't know, is your wife rich or something too?
Not rich. I mean, her dad was a podiatrist.
Well, there was something that I said that was good about your wife, and Bobby goes, and she's smoking hot.
Yeah, I mean, she comes from a little bit of money, and she's hot. By the way, when I came here, I was trying to get the address right. I think your wife came out with you, and I was just standing on the property. And I was like, I hope I have the right house.
Yeah. Oh, did you come solo? You come by yourself?
I came by myself. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I took an Uber here.
Oh, really?
And, and it was a car with tinted windows and everything. It was Tampa.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not sure if the guy's got a week left. ICE is going to find him.
We are. My wife is used to people just standing on the property during the morning hours.
Okay.
But also, I'm dying to shoot somebody. So both those things are together are not a good combination. We often talk about that on the show about how I have my license to carry and I'm very protective of the house and my kids. And Galvin seems to be under the impression that if I do eventually shoot and kill somebody that I will feel bad about it.
Well, also, I am under the impression that if you do shoot somebody, it's going to be you.
Yeah.
He's going to go to do something and drop the gun. And he's going to shoot himself, whatever. No, but he thinks he can kill somebody without feeling bad. I get it if it's somebody and they touch your kid or do something like that. I'm talking about just a situation where, somebody comes in your house or whatever. I don't know. I think you'd still feel bad.
If their intentions were bad, I would not feel bad.
Yeah, but I think
if
you'd
they
feel
came
bad
to rob
for their
the
kids.
house.
It's different here in Florida, like in New York, New Jersey, where we live. Like, you can't just shoot somebody. In Florida, you go, someone calls you a name. Hey, you're a jerk. You're allowed to shoot him. They call him a jerk.
For the record, that's not the law. That's not the law.
Something like that.
No, in Florida, you could kill your whole family. And the cops come and they go, all right, whose name's on the mortgage and deed? It's my house. You're like, all right, technically they were on your property. You were standing your ground.
Yeah. They were it's a little bit more like that. That's a little bit more.
Like in New Jersey, I have to shoot somebody in the back. The guy, if I shoot him in the back, if he's leaving, then I'm responsible.
Yeah.
Like if a guy breaks in,
Right.
I can't just shoot him. If he's running, like I shoot him in the back, though he was trying to leave the house.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to let him leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, he could be going out to go get a friend. Who knows what he's doing? But that's
sure.
the law there. So
You just have to yell, hey, you forgot this. And when they turn around.
yeah, they turn around for a second. I just want to get a picture.
Yeah.
Do you know I prank called an attorney referral line one time when I was a kid? Like when I was not a kid, I was like in my 20s. And I called up and I said, hey, I have a question. If you shoot an intruder in your home, is it better to drag them outside or leave them in your home? And they're like, well, you shouldn't. Should I go? But like say, like he's in right by my front door. Should I pull him out? And they're like, did you shoot somebody today? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, okay, hold on a second. And I'm like, oh, this is great because I'm recording. I'm like, this will be awesome. And they came back and they're like, okay, so you shot somebody, and I could hear somebody else on the line. They 911 called me in, and I went, oh no, and I hang up on them. But no, that is not the case here. It is not like it used to be, because that's how I grew up, knowing that if they had their back to you couldn't, if they were fleeing.
In New York, you got to ask them how his society has failed them. Find out about institutional, discrimination.
Is it as bad up there as they try to make us believe it is, or is it the same as it always has been?
No, I think it's. You mean as far
New
as
York.
crime?
Yeah,
It's worse.
do you feel safe walking around?
No, it's worse.
Yeah.
Since COVID, it's been worse. Yeah, it's definitely worse. It's starting to have that like early '90s, '80s vibe a little bit, but. It's got the potential to go one way or the other. You either get good again or bad again. Because New York was on an epic run from like the mid '90s to it was an epic run.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like the safest city.
But
felt
now
safe.
you can fall back. You can fall back.
You could feel it. You could definitely feel it. It's not like it was, but it's creeping.
Yeah, and a lot of the comics won't take the subway at night after their sets. They'll take an Uber back to Queens or whatever like that, which they're basically spending all their money they just made on the set,
Right.
Because they don't want to be on at night.
Right.
Now, where do you live?
I live far away.
You got that wife money?
Yeah, I got that wife money. So
and you're in Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 40 minutes outside the city.
I'm about an hour 10 outside the city.
Right. What a pain in the ass, though, to have to go back and you're driving in?
To be honest, I got a Tesla, and it's the best commuter car because it drives itself. Like I now that latest software update they did is like the car just drives. The only problem is I get so tired, I almost fall asleep.
Like you're literally letting it self-drive?
It drives the whole way.
It does.
It's crazy.
And you don't feel unsafe doing that? My son had a Tesla for a little while, but we didn't get him I didn't trust a 16-year-old with a self-driving car.
How long ago was that?
A couple of years.
Yeah, now it's crazy because they did a software update where it's like it really can just drive itself.
That's amazing.
And I took my friend. We were in Bay Ridge, and we drove to the cellar, and he drove the whole way, the whole entire way.
Really?
I'm talking about cobblestone streets where you turn off the West Side Highway.
Right.
People at stop signs. It creeps up the stop signs, goes through them. It's nuts.
And it can drive without somebody in there, or no?
No, you got to be in there.
But they do have those taxis that drive, or the Ubers without the thing.
The Waymos.
Yeah. That's amazing to me. We're living in that time.
We're entering a science fiction now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. And it's crazy because I feel and then I had to drive me and my wife. I was doing Providence, and we just decided to do a little vacation in Newport, and I had to drive her car, and I had been driving mine. and I almost like forgot how to drive.
Right.
I had to, like, so that's what's going to happen to us. Like we're just going to lose all our capabilities.
Yeah, because they're saying like a lot of people, don't write at all anymore. You're all doing all the texting and stuff, and a lot of people can't write. Kids can't do cursive because they don't teach that. Yeah, so stuff definitely is going to go by the wayside.
I'm embarrassed every time somebody asks me to write something down. Write my name or whatever and hand it to them. I look at them and I go, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm writing like a small special needs child.
Yeah.
Listen, these are two very funny gentlemen. This is a great opportunity for people to see comedy in Tampa this week. You got Yiannis Papus, who is at Side Splitters Tampa. You can go to sidesplitterscomedy.com and get tickets. Alert the Greeks. Let them know that you're here, will you?
And he's there 2 shows, Friday and Saturday. Friday, 7:30, 10 p.m., and then Saturday, 8 and 10:30 p.m.
And then Jim Florentine is going to be at Side Splitters Wesley Chapel. You can go to sidesplitterscomedy.com and get those tickets. And then Sunday, he's doing a Tunnel for Towers benefit over at the one in Tampa. So it's great having you both in here.
And we have the great local Chad Zumach on the show with me this weekend.
Listen, I like the joke, but I like Chad. He's a good guy. He's been good to us. So, no, the other guy isn't going to be on your show?
Who?
Oh, no.
Artie Fletcher.
Yeah. Oh, well, no.
I can't have you on the show without bringing that jerk off up once. I actually ran into him. Oh, Artie is
he was a local comic.
You don't know who he is?
Jersey.
He's a superstar.
He's New York's bad boy.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
I think it was a little before Giannis's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a local guy that was in Pennsylvania and in New York, then moved down here.
And came down here like he was the king of the world, and now he books him and Jimmy Walker on shows and writes legends of comedy. Come see these comedy legends.
We all know guys like that. I love guys like that. Just,
Yes, you do. It just makes me laugh. And then the whole reason the whole story came. I don't even want to get into it all. It's a long story. But Jim, as he has been consistent, will not dog other people because he believes the room's big enough.
I love guys
big enough
with problems. I mean, that's why me and Jim Norton were like best friends. Rich Voss, guys like that. They all got problems. I love guys like that.
Yeah.
Because we all do. It's just some people are honest about it. Some people aren't.
Yeah. And I love, I'm happy I'm not those people.
Right. It's going to make you feel better.
I'm miserable about everything.
Do you know, I was sitting there thinking last night about Jim Norton, and he is probably the happiest he's ever been. He's married, and he's found the right person, and that right person is just some other people's not right person.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, like that is finally got what he wanted. Good for him, and he's happy. That's where my thing comes in. I don't care who you like who you like, and just as long as everybody's happy.
Yeah. It makes the world more interesting.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Great to see you both. Thank you for coming in here. Have a great weekend in Tampa.
Thanks.
Go see Giannis and Jim Florentine. We'll take a quick break and come back and wrap things up. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. 102.5 The Bone. Where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Another check of traffic. We have an accident in Hillsborough on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, eastbound approaching Falkenberg Road. In Pinellas County, Pinellas Park on Park Boulevard, eastbound approaching 66th Street. The right lane is blocked there. An accident in Ruskin on State Road 674 eastbound at 24th Street Southeast. And in Tampa on Bush Boulevard westbound between Florida Avenue and Armenia. And that is your Tampa Bay traffic.
Ken Ganley has over 1,000 new Kias in stock and on sale. Shop online at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com.
I'm Doug Bernetti. Growing up, I learned how hard it can be to make ends meet. At Bernetti PA, we help people every day with debt collection calls, credit card debt, home foreclosures, and bankruptcy cases. If you have questions, call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health, feel whole.
Be so for real. $5 doesn't get you much these days, unless you're at McDonald's. Because right now, you can get a $5 sausage McMuffin with egg combo meal, a savory sausage McMuffin with egg, crispy hash browns, and a small premium roast coffee. It's a full morning lineup for just $5. The price of your lost couch change, your wallet, and your stomach. Well, thank you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Back to school got you tight on cash? McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Pick from your favorites like a rich caramel frappe or chocolatey mocha frappe. All small frappes are just $3.50. Or grab the iconic snack wrap for just $2.99. That's right, the snack wraps you love are back. Can we take a moment to celebrate the McDonald's under $4 McValue menu? There's something for every appetite, every vibe, and every kind of day. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Tacoma or RAV4, your choice, $249 a month. Limited time only at Sun Toyota during Toyota's national sales event. Your choice, new Tacoma or RAV4, $249 a month. Sun Toyota savings are in effect on new Tacoma or RAV4. Now only $249 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. SunToyota.com. $12.98. Private tag agency fee $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. 2025 Tacoma SR5 $249 for 36 months. $49.99 DAS. 2025 RAV4 LE $69.99 DAS. No security deposit required. Expires 9/2/25.
Rascal Flats. Life is a Highway Tour 2026. Friday, February 13th, Amalie Arena.
I like the sound of that.
Country music's greatest vocal group, Rascal Flats.
I like the sound of
back on the road. With special guests Lauren Elena and Chris Lane. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Rascal Flats Live.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1? At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to 0% APR financing on 2025 Silverado 1500 for well-qualified buyers. Don't take our word for it. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
John Senning here for Wild Fork. You know, a lot of people have a bunch of different eating habits. If you happen to be somebody who's looking to go keto or more carnivore, there is only one place you need to be doing your shopping, and that is Wild Fork. With more options for protein than anywhere else, 450 plus options to be exact, from chicken breast to rare cuts of pork and steaks that you're not going to find anywhere else, and much, much more. Locations in South Tampa, West Chase, and St. Petersburg, always online at wildforkfoods.com.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers weight loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
This year, fuel prices have been a bit of a roller coaster. Here in Tampa, drivers finally have some relief at the pump, but prices are likely to go up by the end of the summer. Well, you know what can make your ride smoother? The Upside app. With Upside, you can earn cash back on every fill-up, which means there's money to be earned even when gas prices are low. Upside earns you up to 25 cents per gallon at hundreds of nearby locations, like Circle K, Racetrack, and Shell. Download the app and see why millions of Upside users have racked up almost $1 billion in cash back earned. For a limited time, get a 25-cent per gallon bonus on your first purchase with promo code TAMPA04. That's promo code TAMPA04 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your next fill-up. With Upside, you can roll up to a nearby gas station and coast straight to cashback earnings. Don't forget to use promo code TAMPA04. Upside. Cashback smarter. Offers vary by user and location. Terms and conditions apply. Go to upside.com for details.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Experience Monster Jam live and become a fan for life with an ultimate day of family fun at the Amalie Arena on August 15th through the 17th. Get ready to cheer, scream, and be amazed as massive Monster Jam trucks and world champion drivers take over Tampa for a weekend packed with high-flying action and jaw-dropping stunts.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Typical mid-August weather into the weekend. Mix of sun and clouds during the day. Slow-moving storms developing, about 30-40% chance. Highs low to mid-90s, mostly clear at night, and lows near 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Those crazy nights, I do remember.
9:46 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Want to remind everybody that Superheat and Air is currently running a special right now for $29. You can have them come out and do a AC system check. Even if your unit is not working, they will come on out there and they'll do a repair, and they will apply that $29 towards your repair. But hopefully you are up and running. Maybe you're not blowing as strong as you should be. Maybe it's not cooling off like it should in your home. Or maybe you're just overdue to have it maintenanced. You can call them up today and tell them that you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Go to superheatandair.com and schedule them to come on out and do an AC systems tune-up for just $29. And I want to remind everybody that our friends at Superheat and Air have teamed up with ABC Plumbing, so now they also have plumbers available to you, whether you need them to come on out and do service, whether on a faucet or on the bathtub or something along the lines that a plumber would come out there and do. But they are also there for your plumbing emergencies. So if you have a leak or something that won't stop running and it's going on in the middle of the night, you know who to call. Simply go to superheatandair.com, hit them up, and have them come out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all your AC and your plumbing emergencies. I actually said AC emergency, and I felt it in my heart. Like it actually hurt me for a second. Panic, man.
Oh my God.
It is panic for sure.
I don't
want that at all. I was watching a lot of hurricane coverage yesterday because they had this hurricane coming. Won't really affect us in any way.
But I just, I'm glad I got the generator, but who's to know that it's not, going to blow your roof off or blow windows out?
Sure.
I mean, this is a hard time for Florida.
But I'll tell you, you're saying AC emergency. I would rather, I could totally be without power if the AC actually worked.
Yes.
If it was still cool in my house, I would take that over anything, switch it around, do whatever you want. Oh, you can be able to have your computer and your TV and all that. Nope. If I would have AC is the only thing.
I said to the generator people, like, what do you want to operate the most? I said the AC. And they go like, yeah, but, the refrigerator still. I go, I don't even care if we have light. I just want it to be the AC. That's all I cared about. I want to be able to sleep at night so that we have, that I could be comfortable and I could sleep. I need it to be cold when I'm sleeping.
I will tell you, so I have my generator and I have that AC, the portable one that I have that's a big stand-up like file cabinet thing.
Right.
And I had to use that this last time. And it was fantastic.
Really?
It was ice cold in my room. I have it in my bedroom. And so like the way that mine works is I can turn on certain things, whatever. I made sure I could have my refrigerators and run that AC. That was my two biggest things, whatever. And it was ice cold. That thing, because it's like top of the line. I looked for the best one that they had.
I had one, and then my generator would just go out in the middle of the night, would run out of gas, and the AC would just...
Brutal.
Thank you to Yiannis Papus for coming in today. You can see him at the Side Splitters in Tampa this weekend, and Jim Florentine, who will be at Side Splitters Wesley Chapel. Both very funny guys. You can go see both of those guys. You'll have a great time.
And then Jim Side Splitters Tampa on Sunday for the charity event. Yeah.
Check us out on Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. Go like and subscribe and see videos of Gio.
I'm not a plus-size park hopper.
Not yet. Not according to... also, Joe was showing the fettuccine when you were talking about it.
Yeah. I wanted to get into this today. Well, I'll never remember by Monday. Barstool Sports has a bracket of who the best fictional villain is. I'm just going to read them all to you, and then just tell me who you pick. Joker, Joffrey, Hannibal Lecter, Gus Fring,
I already have mine.
And Sean
I've got mine
Shiger from No Country for Old Men.
Right.
Hans Gruber, Magneto, Darth Vader, Killmonger, Ramsey Bolton, Agent Smith from The Matrix, Voldemort, Jigsaw, or Thanos.
Number one on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Darth Vader.
Yep. Listen, Hannibal is great.
Yeah.
Hannibal's great because he kills just to kill, and he's so sophisticated and all that stuff. But once you said Darth Vader, Darth Vader.
When you said I have it already, I was like, nah, you didn't hear Darth Vader yet.
Out of those, I did. But yeah.
Honorable mention, Hannibal Lecter.
Yes. Darth Vader, number one. And if you say anybody else, you're fooling yourself.
All right, we'll see who wins. Have a great weekend. The after show with Johnny B is up next. Carmen, you got Chambo football this weekend?
Yes, we do. Their
Go Chambo.
Kickoff Classic is tonight at home, 7 o'clock.
All
Go
right, good
Chambo.
luck. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday. Goodbye.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. That's a... I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool. That's why.
What's really going on in your life?
Let's shoot Uma in the vagina.
Mike, why are you doing this?
Cal, I have to go.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?
Bushy. Bye. Shoot that thing, fat baby.
Eat me, bacon.
Go smash your fruit in the hole.
I cried a little bit. You called me a monkey. You're funny.
I love you, Spanish. Check your panties.
Come down for moose soup after.
I don't even know. How do I make something funny? I don't even. Can you hear that whistle?
Next time you lose.
Fatty McFat.
My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14.
Mike!
Show daddy your mean face.
Ooh, so scared, chubby wubby.
Genius!
What?
That's it. It's over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Mike Calta Show. It's the time of year when stuff comes back. School, football, hockey, pumpkin spice, and The Bone Bonus. Listen to The Bone for details on how you can win $1,000 5 times a day. The Bone Bonus returns Monday, August 25th. The keywords start at 8 a.m. Come get your cash.
Under state law, a business has a duty to keep you safe on their property. Our responsibility is to protect you when they don't. If you've had a slip and fall accident, call Farah and Farah. We're here to help you up. Tampa.
Hey, what's up? It's Gio. You know, summer is starting to wind down, vacations are wrapping up, and real life is creeping back in. And when you think about it, it really is the perfect time to check in on your finances. And that is where the experts at Trajan Wealth step in. They offer complimentary consultations to help you get organized. Whether that means creating a retirement income plan, rolling over an old 401k, or simply just making sure that your money is on the right track. They're fiduciary advisors, so they don't work on commission and there's no hidden fees. Just a strategy that's built around your specific situation. They're family owned right here in Tampa and ready to help you take control before that fall rush kicks in. Give them a call today at 813-550-1000, or you can visit TrajanWealth.com to book your free consultation. Again, that's 813-550-1000 or TrajanWealth.com. TRAJAN Wealth.com. Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor, paid advertisement.
The best deals under the sun are right here at Jerry-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get $15,000 off a new Ram 1500 during our bigger, better, faster summer event. Or get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days on new rides. Plus, visit our website and enter for your last chance to win a new Ram 1500. Hurry in now during the Megadeth Summer Sales Event at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry-owned. Tampa is own country. Online at jerryowned.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial # law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Tacoma or RAV4, your choice. $249 a month. Limited time only at Sun Toyota during Toyota's national sales event. Your choice. New Tacoma or RAV4, $249 a month. Sun Toyota savings are in effect on new Tacoma or RAV4. Now only $249 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. SunToyota.com. $12.98 private tag agency fee $189 electronic registration filing fee $598 2025 Tacoma SR5 $249 for 36 months $49.99 DAS 2025 RAV4 LE $69.99 DAS no security deposit required expires 9/2/25.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. And don't worry about repainting your scuffed up walls or fixing your leaky faucet. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. Receive an all cash offer and close in as little as 21 days. There are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate makes selling your home stress-free. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Hims and Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At forhers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at forhers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/radio. forhers.com/radio.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
This is Monster Jam. Witness big air, two-wheel skills, backflips, and all-out racing. Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A Tampa Bay and your local Ford dealers. Save up to $10 on tickets with a savings coupon for participating Ford dealerships. Restrictions and exclusions may apply. See savings coupon for details. Coming to Emily Arena this weekend. Lock in your seats today.
At the Original Mattress Factory, you'll often hear us say we can't fit our quality in a box. Our customers feel the same way. Here's what an actual OMF customer had to say.
I recently purchased a bed-in-a-box mattress and returned it a month later. I replaced it with a bed from the Original Mattress Factory, and I am beyond thrilled. Don't bother with any of the online mattress brands. Go to OMF and you'll be in great hands. My only regret is not going there sooner.
Come see our quality firsthand at the Original Mattress Factory.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight